Koikimedia, iléeṣẹ́ kan lára iléeṣẹ́ tó pọ̀ tó ń jàjàǹgbara fún orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá. Mo wá kí gbogbo wa pé a mà tún káàbọ̀. A dẹ̀ kó palẹ̀mọ́ ọdún lọ́tùn lósì. Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kó ọdún bá wa ní ayé. 2025 is getting closer. And a dẹ̀ ń dúpẹ́ pé ìwọ̀nba díẹ̀ tó kù ọdún máa fi tán. Ọlọ́run jọ nínú ọlẹ́ kó má jẹ́ ká bọ́dún lọ. Kí Boko Haram kó má àtáàkì wa. Kí Boko Haram má rí wa, kó má rí wa pa. Kó dẹ̀ má jí wa gbé. Gbogbo àwọn tó jí gbé náà tó wà nínú wàhálà. K'Ọlọ́run jọ kó nínú ọlẹ́ kó tú wọn sílẹ̀, torí ẹni tí Fúlàní bá jí gbé òun ló máa lè yìn. Ẹni tó jí gbé ò lè ròyìn. Ẹni tó jí gbé òun ló máa lè ròyìn ìtójú ẹ̀ bá rí nígbà tó bá jí gbé. But ìwọ tó jí gbé ò lè understand the plight and the pain of people. Ó easy fún yín kẹ́ máa sọ pé ká wà nínú country tí kò sí tó sábò, tó dẹ̀ sí ìwòsàn, tó sí welfare system that works for mẹ̀kúnnù. And that's why táwa ṣe ń jáde ní gbogbo ìgbà. But ìjáde wa kò ń ṣe fún eré, ó wà fún awareness ni. Ẹni tí ó bá mọ̀ tá à ń jà fún. Torí ẹlòmíì ò mọ̀ tá à ń jà fún. It's coming, okay? Ẹlòmíì ò mọ̀ the purpose of tá à ń jà fún. Mo kí brother mi Fátókè ẹ káàárọ̀. Ìyàwó àtọmọ ń kọ́ ń bẹ̀ ẹ̀dẹ̀ kó àdúró ti ìròyìn. Akí bàbá wa alànà Professor Akitoye, mo kí wọn dáadáa. Mo kí wọn pé k'Ọlọ́run kó jọ kó bá wa di bàbá yẹn mú. Kí Ọlọ́run bá wa lọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀mí bàbá wa Professor Akitoye, ẹ bá ń ṣàmì. Kí bàbá wa Happy New Year in advance. Ọmọ Bọ́lájí kí máa ṣe breakfast àwọn ọmọ mi ni o. But a ní ká sáré set up ká máa fi oko kan pẹyẹ méjì. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ lẹ́yìn ọmọ Yorùbá ṣe máa ń sọ. Bàbá mi Adéyẹmí mo kí wọ́n ní kò sí ìjọba, àmọ́ in tó dá sí yẹn in tó kàn ni. Ta ló ń pè bẹ́ẹ̀? Ìyẹn ló ń pè ní ọmọ Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho Òòṣà, the oracle of our time. K'Ọlọ́run kó jọ kó jẹ́ ká rí bàbá pẹ́. Mo wá lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo kí gbogbo àwọn bodies tí Ọlọ́run fún wa pé ká máa fi pariwo Yorùbá nation. Àwọn náà ni a mọ̀ sí the YSDM and many other Awòròṣàṣà. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń bẹ ní Òkè Ògùn and many more like that are working day and night. Ẹ bá gbọ́ wọlé share button. Ẹ dẹ̀ má gbàgbé, we still need your financial assistance lórí iléeṣẹ́ yìí láti lè máa tẹ̀síwájú. Without money, limited thing la máa ṣe. Iṣẹ́ ta dẹ̀ fi pọ̀, bá need owó. A dẹ̀ need kí àwọn èèyàn wa kí wọ́n support iléeṣẹ́ yìí dáadáa, so that kí iléeṣẹ́ yìí lè rí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ iṣẹ́ ṣe. So mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí pé good morning and welcome to the transmission line. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn Ìgbòho Iron Lady. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá jákò jáde ibi tẹ́ bá wà. As we continue our campaign, we must remember those that have died and those that have left us. A gbọ́dọ̀ gbàgbé wọn. Ìyá wa Janet Fashakin was one time with us until death took her away. Tokyo 778, mo kí ẹ káàárọ̀. Mo kí gbogbo wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. And I say good morning, Good morning, sir. Only more boring for. So, mo kí gbogbo àwọn tó ti jáde nígbà tí movement yìí bẹ̀rẹ̀ tí wọ́n ti jọ́lọ̀ nípè Ọlọ́run bá foríjì gbogbo wọn. Àwa tá kù, we have the task and the role to finish the job. Kò dẹ̀ ń ṣiṣẹ́ a máa delay ẹ̀. Tinubu must be the last president, but kò ń ṣe by mouth. It's by work and effort. And that is why we are pushing all this effort. Òṣèpáwa náà ní nǹkan míì tó yẹ ká lọ máa ṣe. But we are leaving all this time so that we can be able to save our people from the bondage and the shackles of ìlú tó ń pè ní Nigeria, the country that failed, and it is never going to work. There is no amount of your prayer. Nigeria ti pín. A kí gbogbo àwọn Koikimedia team. And I always say, tó bá ti ń wọlé kó máa bá wa fi account number síta torí owó gangan ni kókó. Ẹni bá sọ pé need owó lọ́dọ̀ tiwọn nìyẹn, lọ́dọ̀ tiwa. Without money, you can't do much. And that's the reason why we continue to tell our people.
It's too much. This government is too much for this country. Please, if government work, if they cannot protest, we Yalaja, we go up our nyash, we go up our press, we go protest. Too much government is too much for this country. But before you win, we go suffer. The government is too much. Please, madam, find solution for this things. It's too much. Gary 2,000 naira. Since when my father bought me, and now buy 1,000 naira pet of Gary. There's selling is 2,000 naira now. It's too much. The government is too much. Even the rent, the reaper one rent of 1,200 naira. For what reason? It's too much, to buy meat. Even the commercial dry rice up. Two fish for Chicago, 1,200 naira, 3 of pieces of.
Ebi ò ń ṣe tí ọmọ máa fi ṣeré. Ebi òun ni one of the biggest threats of mankind. Ẹni tó bí bá dẹ̀ ń pa kò sí nǹkan tí wọ́n ní ṣe láti fi survive. Ẹni tó bí bá ń pa kò sí nǹkan tí wọ́n lè ṣe láti fi survive. And that's why we are saying to our people.
You see what you say? Olú ti sú wa. Eku òkè bí eku mọ́. Ẹyẹ òkè bí ẹyẹ mọ́. Gàrí là ń mu sá èmi àtàwọn ẹbí mi àlè jẹ ráìsì mọ́. Ẹ̀wà náà ti wọ́n. Gàrí ọ̀gá ti di 1-2. Ó ti sú mi, orílẹ̀-èdè ti sú mi. Báyìí kọ́ ni wọ́n bá tẹ́lẹ̀. Gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ní ọ̀la yìí ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀fẹ́ ni wọ́n kà o. Ẹ̀kọ́ Awólọ́wọ̀ wọn ka àlè rámásùkù mọ́. Ayé yín ò dáa. Ó ti sú wa o. Wọ́n bá wá nǹkan sí i àti polítì. Ẹ rí pé orí mi gan ti pa.
Orí ẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ pa.
Ó ti sú wa o. Ó ti sú wa o. Orílẹ̀-èdè wọn bá wá nǹkan ṣe sí o. Ráìsì ti di gàrí ti 1-2. Mo tún gbọ́ pé ráìsì ti di 80,000 àpò. Wọ́n bá wá nǹkan ṣe sí i. Tá a bá tún wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ pọ̀ báyìí po 580.
Àwọn màálù tọ̀dọ̀ tí wọ́n lè produce cheese. Àwọn màálù òfò táwọn Fúlàní tó ń gbé káàkiri ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tó fi ń damage ilẹ̀ Yorùbá kò fún wa ní milk, kò fún wa ní any other advantage ju pé wọ́n fi ń ṣe ìjàmbá. But àwa Yorùbá náà là ń lò, àwa la fi ń ṣe patí. Àwọn fúnra wọn gan, mo ní fídíò kan níbí báyìí níbi tó máa ń bá màálù, tó ti ń bá màálù sùn. So lọ́dọ̀ tiwa nísìn, àwọn màálù yẹn nísìn, wọ́n lè fún yín ní cheese torí pé àwọn màálù yẹn wọ́n ti gbẹ lára, wọ́n ti ṣògùn oríṣiríṣi sí wọn lára, wọ́n ti kọ oríṣiríṣi nǹkan sí wọn lára. Àwọn tó ń ta màálù gan fúnra wọn, àwọn gan kì í jẹ màálù yẹn. But àwa ọmọ Yorùbá, àwa là ń jẹ màálù yàn. Àwa là ń jẹ. Fúlàní gan kì í jẹ màálù. So fídíò kan wà níbí báyìí níbi tó ti ń gèdì fún màálù. Àwọn olóbùkú àwọn bastard.
Olú ti sú wa.
Ó gbọ́dọ̀ sú wa.
Epo òkè bí eku mọ́.
Kò lè ké.
Ẹyẹ òkè bí ẹyẹ mọ́. Gàrí là ń mu sá èmi àtàwọn ẹbí mi àlè jẹ ráìsì mọ́. Ẹ̀wà náà ti wọ́n. Gàrí ọ̀gá ti di 1-2.
Ó ti jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
Ó ti sú mi, orílẹ̀-èdè ti sú mi. Báyìí kọ́ ni ọba tẹ́lẹ̀. Gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ní ọ̀la yìí ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀fẹ́ ni wọ́n ká o. Ẹ̀kọ́ Awólọ́wọ̀ wọn ká àlè rámọ́ sùkúù mọ́. Ayé yín ó dáa. Ó ti sú wa o. Wọ́n bá wá nǹkan sí i àti pọ́lítì. Ẹ rí pé orí mi gan ti pa. Ó ti sú wa o. Ó ti sú wa o. Orílẹ̀-èdè wọn bá wá nǹkan ṣe sí o. Ráìsì ti di gàrí ti 1-2. Mo tún gbọ́ pé ráìsì ti di 80,000 àpò. Wọ́n bá wá nǹkan ṣe sí i. Tá a bá tún wá bẹ́ẹ̀ rẹ̀ pọ̀ báyìí epo 580 680 700 là ń rà. Kí ló dé kí la ṣe? Àwa akórópè gbogbo ẹ̀pọ̀n ní òmò gbóná lálẹ́ tá a mọ̀ fún mi wẹ́ẹ̀tì ẹ̀ pẹ́pẹ́ tó mọ́ lànà.
Tó bá ti wá ṣe báyìí.
Àmì kankan.
Wà wá fi sínú toasty bread ni mo fẹ́ ṣe wá ra fi sínú ẹ̀ báyìí. Nígbà tó ti butter bread yẹn, o ti fi turkey ham, o ti fi sínú ẹ̀, o ti fi cheese sí. Ọmọdé láti jẹun tó da láàárọ̀. A wá mu juice lé lórí. Bó ṣe jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ tí náà máa gbádùn ní Nàìjíríà nìyẹn, but àwọn ọmọ olówó nìkan ló ń gbádùn, ọmọ mẹ̀kúnnù ń jìyà ni. Ìyẹn ló ṣe ní stampede ló ṣe affect àwọn èèyàn wa. So bó ṣe wá wà báyìí nísìn, wà wá jù sínú bíbà. Òun ló máa wá bá yín toasted, á sọ di toasty. Àbọ̀rọ̀ mọ̀ yẹn nísìn. Á sọ di toasty. Ara fi sínú ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Á line ẹ̀ dáadáa. So á wọlé lọ sísàlẹ̀. Á bá yín toasted. Sorry, ó ti wọlé bẹ́ẹ̀. So iṣẹ́ báàgì yẹn nìyẹn, ibi tí innovation dé nìyẹn. Àwa sì wà níbi ebi ń pa wá, ìyà ń jẹ wá. Ọba ni Jésù, mo kí yín. Ẹ bá ń kí gbogbo àwọn tó ń bẹ l'Ábùjá. Tinubu gan wà lÉkòó lọ́wọ́ báyìí tó ń gbádùn lọ́wọ́. Dirty December, Tinubu gan wà ní Lagos. Dirty December. A very good morning and welcome once again. Bishop Adesina. Bishop will send the exclusive video kan sí wa àti fi sórí WhatsApp group Koikimedia. Tẹ́ ẹ bá sí lórí Koikimedia channel, Koikimedia WhatsApp group. You are missing. Kàn fídíò kan wà ní jù síta àfi táwọn èèyàn bá gbé láti ibẹ̀ lọ síbòmíì. Bọ̀ àwọn tó wà nínú group yẹn ló máa kọ́kọ́ rí. Tí bàbá Akíntóyè jókòó báyìí, wọ́n ń wo Àṣàkẹ́ TV show. Àti Pastor Agboola àtàwọn Yonkan tó lọ kí bàbá. Ara bàbá le kókó ni, mo kí brother mi Peter. Ẹ bá ń fa account number síta, a fi gbowó ọdún gan lénìí. Ta ló máa fún wa lówó ọdún? Ta ló máa fún wa lówó ọdún? Odùduwà gbé wá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ìyá mi Doris, Akin Àgbẹ̀. Yorùbá. Where is Simon Ekpa, your mentor? Wàá lọ sí Finland, wàá lọ bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Tó bá dé Finland, wàá mọ ibi tí Simon Ekpa wà. Simon Ekpa is in Finland. Nobody can bring him back to Nigeria. That for me is guaranteed. So Simon Ekpa remain in Finland. And he cannot be deported from Finland because Finland is not like the zoo country called Nigeria. And Simon Ekpa is far better than millions of Nigerians that are even, not in the confinement of the prison, because everybody to one in Nigeria, prison level, cage. They were wo uncle me, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi dáadáa, Délé Momodu, Bob D, tó bá ń lọ bá wọn kó security tó pọ̀. They can't travel on their own because everybody is scared of being kidnapped. Some bastard country. We don't have to be scared. There's MI5, there's police, there's armed one, there's CIA. They are moving around, protecting Americans. Make America great. Donald Trump. You ready? Did you see that? Can you see it? You ready? Or have you seen a plate? Have you seen a plate? Sorry. Ooh, yummy. Into ẹ kí àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké kan ní access sí nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ebi ni, everybody is hungry. Wàá wá raba slice ẹ̀. Wàá wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé irú juice wo ló fẹ́. You see, sorry. This is why we are crying for Yoruba nation, so that you and your children, your family, ebi ò ní pa wọ́n. They say make I dey play. Wo, tó tó bá tún jẹ lè tán nísìn a tún níbi ń pa òun àtúnfún oúnjẹ míì. Idiot all over the place. Yeah, come here. What do you want to drink? So èmi kàn máa ṣe bí àtì èmi ò ní láti jẹun ibi ọ̀pá mi. What do you want to drink? Ṣùgbọ́n ó náà fẹ́ apple juice. A ní ilẹ̀ wàá wá mú cup ọmọ kéékèèké tó ti ya bèbí sí lára. Bèbí wine, bèbí do your thing. Tó bá ti wá mú yẹn wàá wá lọ sí wàá gbé apple juice. O ní láti shake ẹ̀. Tó bá jẹ́ orange juice ni wàá shake ẹ̀. 100%. A ní ilẹ̀ a lè gbin apple a ṣe import apple láti Benin Republic. Ṣé a normal? Ṣé country yẹn normal? Ilẹ̀ kúnlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ state kò rí apple gbìn fún wa ká fi convert. Factory ló yẹ kó produce eléyìí but ó kọ́kọ́ gbọ́dọ̀ wá láti inú oko kò ní wá láti heaven. Máa pe Jésù Kristi àtànábì. Apple juice. A ní ilẹ̀ ń bẹ ní gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá yet a lè produce apple juice. Industry collapse. Ó wà lára èyí tí bàbá kíkọ́ yẹn ní ká fà fún yín níjẹta. You're welcome. So tọ́mọ kékeré bá ti jẹun kò ní máa yọ ẹ́ lẹ́nu. Mo kíyà mi Ìyábọ̀ Olúbùnmi Olúwọlé. Tọ́mọ kékeré bá ti fóúnjẹ sẹ́nu kò ní láti máa dààmú ẹ̀ nínú ilé. Dádì ebi ń pa mí lọ sí kitchen kò dáná tíyàwó ọba sílé. Ìyá mi Táíwò Kíkẹ́ Fásọmí mo kí yín. Make una dey play kẹ́ máa sọ pé Nàìjíríà máa ṣiṣẹ́. Lọ́la Àsùwàní ó ṣiṣẹ́ tì. Ó ṣe kí ni? Ó ṣiṣẹ́ tì. And that is why we are saying to our people, the time to exit Nigeria is now. No doubt about it in our mind. Bóhùn yìí kẹ́ sọ pé it no go happen. Ẹnu ẹni gbogbo àjọ wà. Àwa mọ̀ pé it go happen. For 64 years, a lè produce the cheese tá ń jẹ ẹ̀yin import ẹ̀ wọlé ni. Everything that we consume in Nigeria is imported because there is not enough. Ẹ káàárọ̀ mọ́mì, ẹ káàbọ̀ mà. And this is why we are telling you that if those of us in the diaspora can feed our family, you in Nigeria should be able to do so. But Nigeria has happened to every one of us. And that's why Tashin sọ pé the time is now to leave Nigeria and campaign and talk about the independent Yoruba country. Mo kí bàbá mi Semiu on the Koiki #1, bringing the world closer to your doorstep. Yoruba nation, no going back. If you want to call in, the line is open. Mo kí Mr. Oladele Christopher. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn wa. Mo tẹ́ mọ́ tèmi máa jẹ láàárọ̀ ẹ̀. Pé ibi ò tí pa mí, ọmọ jẹun sùn lánàá. I'm not hungry yet. Kí ló ń pè ní Yorùbá nation? Igwe James, good morning, how are you? Mo kí gbogbo àwọn middle belt. We want the middle belt to continue to raise their voice. Because we are all going home. We are going home because Nigeria is not our home. Yoruba land is our home. Ademadele lágbára Ọlọ́run, whether they like it or not. Ebenezer Olúṣẹ́gun mo kí yín. Mo kí alága ọdẹ. Cheese is nice. Wow. Àwọn màálù tó ń ṣe fáwa nílé. Gbogbo wọn kì í ní problem. Now, ẹ̀ka gbọ́n tó lóye tó sọ ní some years back. Nígbà tó lóye ní security ààbò kò sí. Why? Ẹja gbọ́n tó sọ.
Wọ́n ní ìsìnjọba mò ń lọ ń dá sí nǹkan tí ó kàn mí. Ṣùgbọ́n tó kàn mí mo dá sí torí pé ọmọ Yorùbá ni mí.
Ọmọ Yorùbá ni.
Bí ìjọba bá wà tí ò sí ẹ̀tọ́ tó yẹ kó ṣe fún aráàlú tí wọ́n dìbò fún tó jẹ́ ìjọba lé lórí. Tí ìjọba bá wà tí ààbò bá sí fún aráàlú tó olóòṣè ìjọba lé lórí, aráàlú dìde fúnra ẹ̀.
Okay. And that's exactly what is happening now. In tó ṣẹlẹ̀ kí ló lẹ lóye? C'est fini. evil country Nigeria ló ń pè bẹ́ẹ̀.
Mo pàṣẹ àbí mo dédé pàṣẹ àbí mo kàn sọ kan tí ó wá látọkàn mi. Nǹkan tó fa ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ni pé ẹni èwo láti bí ijọ́ mélòó kan sìn bí ọ̀sẹ̀ bíi méjì sìn nípa ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn Fúlàní tó wà ní gbogbo Ìbàràpá. Ẹ wo dókítà wa Dr. Fatai PhD doctor ọmọ Yorùbá.
Ọmọ kékeré ò kì í yó.
Tó kàwé tó gboyè ó wá lọ sí lóyìnbó ní àìníye ọdún ó lọ ṣiṣẹ́.
Wá kówó dé.
Ó wá dé ó kówó dé. Ó wá lọ lu bàbá ẹ̀ ní gangan.
Ní gangan bẹ́ẹ̀ náà. Ó wá
dáko
àgbàdo oko ẹ̀gẹ́
èso oríṣiríṣi nǹkan soya beans. Ó dẹ̀ gba ọmọ wa ní gangan bẹ́ẹ̀ náà síbẹ̀ rẹpẹtẹ
tó ń ṣe ọkàn tó ń ṣe méjì.
Wọ́n bá ṣiṣẹ́.
Fúlàní wá jẹ oko ẹ̀.
Ó wá gbéra láti lọ bá àwọn Fúlàní yìí sọ̀rọ̀. Láti lọ bá Sẹ́ríkì Fúlàní pé ẹ wá wo ohun tí àwọn ọmọ ń ṣe lórí oko mi kò yẹ kó rí báyìí lórí ilẹ̀ bàbá mi.
Wọ́n dẹ̀ sopa wọ́n dẹ̀ pa.
Wọ́n dẹ̀ dé lókun bẹ́ẹ̀ náà.
Wọ́n dẹ̀
sapa.
Àmọ́
ìyẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ tá a lè múrúkọ wọn. Làwọn Fúlàní yìí bẹ́ lórí tó pa wọ́n.
Irú bàbá wa Aborode tí Fúlàní pa tẹ bá ti ń ṣe àwọn bánà yẹn ẹ máa bá fi picture yẹn sí mú kí ẹ Ṣákírù ẹ máa bá rántí lo picture bàbá yẹn náà. Gbogbo atrocity Fúlàní a máa expose ẹ nínú rally tá a fi ṣe this time around ní 2025.
Wọ́n kàn gbé ẹni tó bá gbowó tó kéré lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀ wọ́n gba 7 million wọ́n gba 10 million wọ́n gba 11 million lórí ilẹ̀ bàbá wa. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn dùn mí ó bà mí lọ́kàn jẹ́ gan. Tá a bá torí pé tó Ọlọ́run gbà fá wa àwa ará àwọn ọmọ tí ń tẹ̀lé wa tó ń ṣààbò fún wa àwọn tí ò lẹ́yìn tí ó tẹ̀lé wọn kọ́ ìdí nìyí tó mú mi lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn. Ìgbà tí mo dẹ̀ débẹ̀ ohun tí mo lọ fún mi pé láti lọ bá pé sógun tí ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí lórí ilẹ̀ wa sọ da ẹ ti ń gbé pẹ̀lú wa adẹ̀fàyè gba yín àbáyíjà àṣẹ nǹkan jàǹbá fún yín. Ọ̀rọ̀ ni mò ń bá Sẹ́ríkì sọ̀rọ̀ làwọn ọmọ rẹ̀ yí ọ̀bọ̀n sí mi. Mo gba ìbọn yẹn lọ́wọ́ ìkan yọ àké àgbà ìkejì tún yọ ìbọn mi ìyẹn ti ẹ̀yìn ẹni bá wọnú fídíò yẹn tó ra fídíò wọn ó yin ìbọn yẹn sí mi kí n tó lọ́bọ̀ yẹn mọ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ gbọ́ fídíò pé ìbọn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí dáhùn bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n yin ìbọn sí mi bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ bájà wá ìlú pípò yìí tí n bá bájà wá.
Àníyàn tó ń bọ̀ wá bá wa àní ẹnjìníà kan tó ń bọ̀ tó fi wá ṣiṣẹ́ ní bíbá ṣàjẹ́ kí n rọra sún díẹ̀ fún torí òun àbáṣẹ tiẹ̀ lọ àwọn bá tiwa lọ kò disturb púpọ̀ nu yẹn ẹnjìníà ní POS lẹ fi ń ṣe ní Nàìjíríà èmi mọ̀ bí ti ẹnjìníà ti ń ṣe POS ìlú òfò ìlú àdánù ìlú ìkà ìlú tó ní faraàlú tó bá ní faraàlú ni. This way. Thank you. Tó bá ní faraàlú ni. What do you say?
It's new I can't see.
Yeah, that's it there. How are you?
Okay, what's wrong today?
It's not you see, it's loose. So we couldn't do
Cooker
yeah,
off.
that's the cooker off it. So I don't know whether it's snapped. I don't know. It seems so you know
It's a
what?
thermostat.
It's a thermostat.
Thermostat, yes.
It's snapped. Is it snapped or what?
No, it's not snapped.
Ẹ má wọ̀rọ̀ engineer ṣiṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ni engineer Nàìjíríà POS lè máa fi ń ṣe mú kí àmì Bisola Ọládélé Karoma busy man múri ẹ̀ ń bẹ̀. Will Sharia law apply to everyone or only the Muslim? We need to clarify the issue before sharing my honest opinion about the challenges that could make Sharia law impractical in Yoruba land. Sharia law lè ṣiṣẹ́ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Sharia báwo? A kì í ṣe so ẹ ká máa gbọ́ olóyè lọ Nàìjíríà lèmi tí mo ti engineer kan ló dé nísìn. How long did it take you to train to be an engineer? How long?
4 years college in
You went
my
to-
country,
What country is that?
Bulgaria.
Do you speak English in Bulgaria?
Yes, why?
Is that your official language?
No.
Why?
Official language in Bulgaria is Bulgarian.
But my people in Nigeria continue.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
people in Nigeria say English should be our official language. But you are telling me that in Bulgaria, your language is your first official language, but doesn't mean that you don't speak English.
I don't understand what do you ask me? What is the official language in Bulgaria?
Yes,
Bulgarian.
Bulgarian.
Yes. And we write down a Cyrillic, not in the Latinic alphabet.
Okay. Wow. No, I'm just learning because I'm telling my people so that they can know.
I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
For example, look, visit. Let me take a picture. I will show you what I mean.
Bulgaria. That's Sofia, is it? Capital. I think you got your independence. Chango. Bulgaria gained their independence. Bulgaria. How did they gain their independence? Bulgaria gained their independence through series of events that include the Russia-Turkish War in 1877 up to
You see,
Bulgaria.
if you write it down,
Yeah.
this is the Latinic alphabet.
Yes.
This is the Cyrillic.
Okay.
This is the Cyrillic.
So that
Like the
changed.
Russian.
So that changed to the one that makes it comfortable for you to type in.
No problem for me.
No problem for
No
you.
problem. Latinic, because most of the letters, this one,
Yeah.
that one.
So is that your
C.
alphabet?
Yeah. It's an alphabet. For example, which one? K, A. It's the same.
Okay, it's the same. So you did this training for 4 years in college in Bulgaria.
In Balkan Peninsula, there's a 5 or 6 countries with the 3 different alphabets.
Which are the countries?
Turkey,
Yeah.
Latinic, Bulgaria, Cyrillic, Greece.
What is the population in Bulgaria?
9 million.
9 million.
9 million. Yeah.
Not a lot,
No.
but it's a
Small country.
small country,
It's like Austria, like Switzerland.
like Switzerland. So in Bulgaria, you have your culture.
What?
Culture. Do you have culture?
What do you mean? Why is this culture?
Culture, tradition.
Culture.
Culture, yes. You have-
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
We're absolutely independent nation.
Independent nation. There you go. My people are learning from you.
500 years this nation been saved from the Ottoman Empire.
Can you repeat that again?
500 years.
500
500
years.
years the nation been under Ottoman Empire. And save the tradition, save the Christianity, save everything. The
Even
churches.
under the Ottoman
Absolutely,
Empire.
absolutely.
So you kept your
10% of the people are Turkish Muslim. They're Turkish Muslim. But they're Turkish, ethnic Turks. They live there since the Ottoman Empire.
wow.
But people like me and you.
So people fought for their freedom after many years, because I'm reading here that you gain your independence to get that independence.
Yes.
What is freedom to you? If somebody say freedom, what do you understand by freedom? Because a lot of people don't know the meaning of freedom, and they think maybe freedom.
To work all over the world, to traveling, to
So freedom gives you the
freedom.
access.
The first thing of the freedom, that's my personal opinion. It doesn't any matter what is your.
Can you tell that? Please slow that in your word.
It doesn't any matter what is your.
Slow it a little bit. Yeah, sorry.
What you come from. If you follow the rules, if you follow the law, if you pay taxes like other people, you're welcome in this country. If not, you're not welcome.
We kick you out because we don't want problem.
Yeah.
I live here for 25 years.
That's the freedom for me.
Oh my Lord, that's something I love. Freedom. Freedom is very important. So Bulgaria has been a widely autonomous principality since the 13th of July 18 happened. The liberation of the Bulgaria is the historical process as a result of the Bulgarian revival, according to the Bulgarian historiographer. Wow. So one day I will travel. My mom has been to to Bulgaria before, but that was a long time ago. Where's your plate?
Huh?
No, my mom, she's been to Bulgaria before. Yeah, Sofia. Yeah, capital Sofia. So let's learn more about Bulgaria this morning because my friend here is a Bulgarian. Sorry, no, it's okay. So if I want to go to your country, what would be the most important reason why you want me to visit Bulgaria?
If you like a history.
Oh my Lord, I love that one. If you love history.
A lot of historical places older than UK.
It's older than UK?
Older, since the Roman Empire.
Since Roman Empire?
Yes, correct.
So that means it has a lot of history behind it.
Yeah. In my town, write it down in Google, Veliko Tarnovo. You'll see the pictures. It's a second. Veliko. V-E-L.
V-E-L.
K-O.
K-O. Velikov.
Yeah.
Z.
No.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah.
T.
A.
R.
R-N-O-V-O.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at that. So that is your city. Wow, beautiful, man. Wow. Velikov Tarnovo is a city in the north central Bulgaria.
Yeah.
And the administrative center of Velikov Tarnovo province. It is the historical and cultural capital of Bulgaria.
Absolutely. It's a second Bulgarian kingdom capital.
Second Bulgaria capital.
Kingdom.
And the population is not much. It's under 60,000.
Yeah, but there's another cities around the Veliko Tarnovo. The district is nearly 200,000.
It's not expensive to travel down to. How much is it to go to Bulgaria? Ticket? Not only the period when all the airlines they increase their flights.
If you go out of the term period when the school
when the school is back,
when the kids in the school.
School.
3 flights a day by Ryanair, 2 flights a day by Wizz Air.
Wizz Air, yeah.
And Ryanair, 3 a day Ryanair.
Altogether 5.
But better if you want to go in Bulgaria, go in the summer, buy any holiday package.
Wow.
But the ticket's not very expensive.
It's not very expensive.
No.
And it's under 3 hours.
February, November, you can buy tickets, 2-way tickets for £100.
£100. Wow. Let's see what we can learn from Velikov, our city. That is my new city. Let me see what I can learn from there. Valeria is with me here. So the people in Bulgaria, during the time they were asking for freedom, what can you share with me? What did you learn from your father, your great-grandfather about the freedom before you become today your children?
Ages ago, I can tell you.
So freedom is very important.
Yeah, but we talk about the freedom like something, how to tell you, something normal.
Something normal.
Yeah, something ordinary, something
regular. But in Nigeria, we don't have freedom. That's why my people don't have my people don't have this freedom. That's why we're telling them we need the freedom. Thank you.
Take a look.
Yeah.
We have a freedom in a paper, but we are part of the European Union. The freedom is cancelled.
So Bulgaria is part of EU?
Yes, since 20 years. Now they accept us in Schengen.
Show you.
You can travel in between Bulgaria, Romania, Greece, Italy.
All those regions.
You don't need a passport, you need nothing.
Okay. Wow.
It's very interesting. In the airport, flights for Frankfurt, for Munich, for Berlin, nobody check you. But if there is a flight for London,
they want to check everybody.
Closed.
Because London is not part of EU anymore.
Yeah.
They left. They are smart. They pull out.
When we're landing in Bulgaria, they check my passport.
They check your passport. They want to make sure that you have the right to come back here. Okay. Yes, Bulgaria is part of Shanghai area and will be fully integrated by January 1st, 2025, which is in the next few days. Under 48 hours.
Yeah.
Will be fully integrated.
This for the land.
What do you mean land?
If traveling by car.
Okay.
So far, you have to, in the borders, they will check your passport, your baggage, everything.
Yeah.
Now, no.
From January 1st, 2025.
Yes. Before we had the Schengen space, they accepted the Schengen space only by water and air.
But now by land.
Yeah,
okay, so now anybody can travel between Bulgaria to those Shanghai area. Bulgaria.
No police checkings. No.
I need to type this before I leave.
Thermostat is when I have to go back to my van.
Okay, you got one in the van.
Bring a new thermostat for you.
Thank you so much for sharing this information with us on my platform called Koikimedia. Somebody says, yeah, freedom means
You're from
free.
Nigeria,
Yeah, but I'm Yoruba. But you know the British, they join us together and they call it Nigeria. And today there's friction of identity, theft of identity. The Yoruba is different from the Igbo. The Igbo is different from the Hausa. But
no. I mean, a lot of people from Nigeria they study in Bulgaria.
yeah, because you got a good medical record. Yes, you're right. Shanghai area is the world's largest free travel area, covering 29 countries, including where my friend is from, called Bulgaria, and it's about 420 million people. It is a key pillar of the European Union and is essential for the EU people for business and security. So maybe one day you can relocate back to Italy and go and live there and work there.
In Italy?
Yeah. Because since you can go there as an EU citizen, as a EU citizen, it's a free travel.
It was very interesting. Last year, my wife, we've been in a holiday in Portugal. All the people from the plane, they go in the queue.
Yeah.
Countries out of European Union. Only we were with the European passports and we go in a queue, empty queue. Nobody is queue. And the Portugal guy said, okay, you're not here, you're another queue.
Why?
Okay, take a look.
He's trying to play funny.
Oh,
I'm very sorry. Now you realize that you have the right passport.
Another queue was 1,000 people.
Wow.
From another flights, from different countries.
I want to learn more about how you trained to become an engineer. You said for 4 years, and you did that in college.
College, 4-year college, and
so how long?
My high school education is the maritime school in Varna. It's a seaside capital. It's a maritime academy.
Academy. So it's not about university, it's an academy.
Academy.
And you train as practical.
Maritime academy.
Maritime academy.
For the seafarers, for the sea cadets, for the...
Okay. So how long have you been doing this job?
Oh, more than 20 years.
20 years. So you're well experienced.
51.
50. Oh, you're very young, man. You look like 40 years old, man. Maybe we gotta go to play football together. You look very young.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for sharing a bit of knowledge.
My daughter is 23. My son is 16.
Your son is 16. Well, I hope he's playing football.
No.
He doesn't play football. He doesn't like football.
Sometimes plays for pleasure.
For pleasure. So what we are learning now is another culture from my friend that is an engineer working on our gas cooker, electric gas cooker rather. And he's sharing a bit of his town with us called the Veliko Tarnovo. I hope I pronounced very well.
Yes.
In Bulgaria. How do you identify a Bulgarian? It has to be from their culture and also from their, and also from their language. Very, very important. So let us continue. EU is just an association of economies. So Bulgaria is a Balkan nation with a diverse terrain encompassing Black Sea coastline a mountainous interior and rivers, including the Danube. Did I pronounce very well?
Danube.
The Danube.
Yeah, the Danube.
Is that a river?
Yeah, the
river.
largest river in Europe. The longest river in Europe, Danube.
The longest river in Europe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check that.
Check it.
I'm gonna do that.
Check it.
Danube, the longest river.
It comes from
DN.
Germany.
And
Sorry.
wow, I can see it. 1 minute. The Danube is the second longest river in Europe, after the Volga in Russia.
Volga is
Volga.
the other side in Asia.
Other side in Asia. It flows through the central and the southeastern Europe, from the Black Forest south into the Black Sea.
Okay.
And
I'm going back to my one.
okay,
All the same, isn't it? No difference between.
thank you so much. A large and historical important river, it was once a frontier of the Roman Empire.
No, I think
Jerry
it's,
Pati to come Roy,
same ones.
because this is the platform
Different
that you
between
learn.
speeches.
Thank you so much, Just Reason.
Okay, that's the reason
And this is
why.
Koikimedia, bringing the world closer to your doorsteps. As we are learning from Bulgaria,
No,
we have
because
learned a
some
couple of
switches-
things. We've talked about
some of the
freedom.
switches,
We've talked
Mark
about a town
20
called,
degrees,
what
100
was that
degrees,
town
100
called?
This one, no.
uh,
It's written by.
not Volga.
So what about this one? Because this one keeps
Mo kí
running
gbogbo wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan
out.
sí.
Shut it down when you
This
do
is,
it.
yeah, Veliko Carnival.
The problem is in the term of.
We learned that, and we are also learning about River Niger. It's like we're talking about River Niger. So when they are talking about the Danube, the importance of water, omi. Ẹni tó bá ní omi, tó bá ní access sí omi, and tó bá ti ní access sí omi, you are in big problem. Tó bá ti gbọmi kúrò lọ́wọ́ yín, which is what the Northerners wanted to do. Take our water and make sure that every single one of us suffer the consequence of such. And this is the reason why tí a ṣe ń sọ fáwọn èèyàn wa pé ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation is not a joke, because arákùnrin tó ń bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó sọ̀rọ̀ nípa omi pé a lè lọ gba ilẹ̀ wọn ká gbomi wọn. I hope that many of us understand. Oh, somebody said I should ask him if he like Batniza. Kí ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀? Batniza. Ó ti lọ sísàlẹ̀ tó bá padà dé màá bí. So we keep the live going. So you're listening to a live broadcast with education surrounding Bulgaria. Let's look at the population of Bulgaria, because since tó yẹ pé Bulgaria ni à ń deal pẹ̀lú, ẹ jẹ́ ká ó sọ fún wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan, the population of Bulgaria as at 2024, well, it says about 9 million, but according to the internet, it's telling me it's about 7 million.
Yes.
The population of Bulgaria in 2024 is estimated to be 6.7 million, which is 0.8% of the world population. So why are you scared of Yoruba becoming an independent country? Why are you worried? Kí ló ń bà wá lẹ́rù? Ta ní ká dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè? Because Bulgaria is not even up to Alimosho, and you can still see him. Ó wá ṣiṣẹ́ ní UK. He lives in UK, just like I live in the UK. So kò mí pé tá bá gba Yoruba country, people still have the right to live anywhere they want to live. We can have our Yoruba nation, and you can still decide to go and live in Bulgaria. And you heard in there that many Nigerians leave Nigeria to go and study medicine, because medicine in Nigeria is 10 years with the strike and strike and strike. Eventually, many people will not even complete becoming a doctor because of the strike. And we know the standard is also not working. All these are the reason why some of us are saying that, are you sure that you want us to continue with the one Nigeria? So, yeah, as we say, Bulgaria population density is 62 people per square kilometer. 62 people per square kilometer. Somebody was asking me to ask you, do you like Baniza? What's Baniza?
Banitsa.
What's that?
It's like a Turkish burek. You know Turkish burek.
I gotta look at it on the internet. Baniza. What's that?
It's a breakfast.
Oh, breakfast.
Traditional breakfast.
Oh, okay. This is what it looks like. Let me show my people. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is Baniza. In Tankwini, Baniza.
Banitsa.
Baniza. Wow. Thank you so much. We're learning a lot. I hope you can still speak your language after living in UK for too long. He's laughing. Can you still speak the language?
Try.
You can try.
No, you try.
Oh, no, you're putting me on the spot now. Give me one phrase now. Give me a phrase, then I will repeat it. How do you say hello in Bulgaria?
Zdravej.
Zere.
Zdravej.
Drave. Drave.
Zdravej.
You to say, I want to teach you Yoruba, and I want to...
Serbian zdravo, and Croatian zdravo, Bulgarian zdravej. It's a similar.
It's a similar one. Oh yeah, one also put ẹ káàárọ̀. See that?
Ekaro.
Are you a Yoruba man? Look at the way you say it as if you're a Yoruba man. Ẹ káàárọ̀ is good morning.
Ekaro.
Ẹ káàárọ̀.
Ekaro.
Wow. You are
In Bulgarian dobro utro.
Dobroto.
Dobro utro.
Dobrokuto.
Utro.
Wow. You see the language.
In Serbian dobre utro.
It looks like somebody understands Bulgaria, your language. He say Sadravi. Zadravi.
За здраве. На здраве.
Zdravi.
На здраве.
What's that?
Same like English cheers. When you drink,
Yeah.
when you...
Oh, cheers.
Cheers, yeah.
Oh. You see? Doboroto is good morning. Doboroto is good morning.
Utro.
This one is laughing. This one is watching me from Nigeria. Is laughing at me. Says, you think it's easy to learn a language? If I want to learn your language, how long do you think it will take me?
Long time. Very long time.
Because you have to learn. You have to-
The European languages, they're very complicated, especially Balkans. Because the languages, for example, between Bulgarian and Serbian, there's not many difference. But Bulgarian and Croatian, no many difference in the words, but they write
Different.
the Latinic alphabet. Romanian Latinic, Turkish Latinic. We Serbian write down and Macedonian and Cyrillic.
Okay.
This is the first problem. Alphabet.
76.9% of the population is urban. Bulgaria population rank 110th in the world. Bulgaria total land area is 108,560 square kilometers. Sagora with a population of 143,000. Pleven with a population of 118,000.
It was years ago, and now it's very full city.
It's a big city now.
Poor,
Poor.
yeah.
Oh,
Because there was a petrol refinery, Russian petrol refinery.
yeah.
They
They cut it out.
cut it out. This refinery announced bankrupt.
It's bankrupt.
Yeah, it's bankrupt, and
Okay.
a lot of people.
What about Sullivan with a population of 96,000? Is that gone up?
Which one?
Sullivan?
Sullivan.
Sullivan. Then Dobrich is a population of
The big city
94.
in Bulgaria is Sofia.
Sofia.
Next one is Plovdiv.
Okay.
Very nice town. Very nice town, Plovdiv. It's nearly 500,000.
But what I think a lot of those areas, they are very industrial. They are very tech, because you look at Ukraine.
Bulgaria upside down. Most of the countries, the north side is economical.
I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about back
economical
in
rise is higher in the north sides of the countries. Bulgaria, other side, the south sides of the country.
Oh,
I
wow.
don't know what is this
Interesting.
phenomenon.
Interesting to learn. Wow. Well, we have learned so much from Bulgaria. And as I always say on my platform, this platform, somebody says, Plovdiv have a wonderful beach.
Plovdiv.
Plovdiv.
Next one in the row is a Varna. Varna, it's a seaside capital.
Seaside.
Very beautiful town.
One of my brother here, Bishop Adesina, said Bulgarian men ends with OV. Is that true?
Yeah.
Why is that?
And the names.
The names.
Yeah.
OV. While their women
Take a look
name
my
ends
name.
with.
Uh,
You show me his ID.
I showed you already.
Yeah, you showed me earlier. Ah.
OV.
At the end of it,
Yeah. Most of the.
men.
Yeah.
Is that part
That's
of the
me.
culture? Okay. What?
Yes. That's me. How to tell you what mean?
Explain. Doesn't
It's
matter.
a typical for Balkans, for Slovenian, because you can see the Czech as well, the Slovak with the same abbreviation of the name.
If I may ask,
Off over.
did you put the same for your son?
If you female, should
Yeah.
be over.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Eva,
says
over.
yeah, over. Yeah, it says
Over,
the
Eva.
woman ends with over. Example: Stokovo, man, and Sarakova, woman.
Yeah. Over.
But is your son
Yeah.
are the same? Did you give your son OV at the back?
Yeah. Glushkov.
Glushkov.
Write down in the Google
Yeah.
the Russian science Glushkov.
Russia Science.
Glushkov. The first man
Russia
create
Science
internal
S-
computer network.
Glue. GLO. Glue.
GLUS.
GLU.
GLUSH.
Oh, okay. Glushkov. Okay, like your name.
Yeah. I will do that.
Glush.
It's the same name. Absolutely same name.
Victor Glushkov
Yes, correct.
was a Soviet computer scientist.
Yeah, first man in the world who invented the first working computer network like internet. This is the first internet in the world.
Let me read it more further. Victor Mikhailovich Glushkov was born August 24, 1923. That's about a few years after the fraudulent amalgamation of Nigeria. He died only 30th of January 1982. Was a Soviet computer scientist, the founding father of information technology that we are enjoying today.
Absolutely.
But
But
the West always think, they say like,
West,
when I say that, the West always make it look like they invented everything.
this network has been created between the different factories, military factories.
Okay.
If you work in other side in the Russia, in Soviet Union, to know what happened other side by the computer. That's the main purpose of this network, this system.
For that purpose.
But the Russians, years ago, they said, okay, it's not worth it, it's very expensive to
maintain.
develop this more and more.
So they started breaking it down bit by bit.
Yeah, and someone in the spies, they got this idea and sell the Americans. You see what happened.
Ah,
American clever.
American
Not
clever. Let's read further. He was born in Rostov-on-Don, Russia, in the family of a mining engineer. Glushkov graduated from Rostov State University in 1948, and in 1952 proposed solution to Hilbert field problem. What is Hilbert field problem? Is a mathematical problem from the problem list publicized in 1900. There was no Nigeria in 1900. Ẹ máa sanwó ilé tí à ń gbọ́ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ nísìnyí o. Ẹ bá fowó sí account. Formation tá à ń gbọ́ kò ṣeé rà lọ́jà. Ẹ fowó sí account wa. Ara tá à ń sọ nìyẹn. Àwọn òlú tó yẹ kíyàn ṣe kíyàn formation tó dá wá. Ẹ sanwó fún wa.
Yeah, but just to tell us,
I think he's the first man to build computer. Somebody
I'm
asked
not
him.
relative with this guy.
Okay.
I just watch TV movie for this guy.
Yeah, but I mean, it's information that you have given. In 1956, he began working with computer
Yeah, just the name one.
and worked in Kiev as a director of computational center of the, and that's why Russia can send to space, and they are very powerful in, as those countries like, Bulgaria. Let me ask you,
Because they steal the American technology.
who still what America technology?
Russian spies, they steal American technologies.
Yeah, but they were all stealing each other technology.
It's not
Anyway.
Russian technologies for the space. Everything is American technologies.
Wow.
This is a high-class spy.
What do you think about because we talked about the breakup of the Soviet Union. What do you think in just few seconds? What do you think? Because I know you're almost finishing your work here. Soviet breakup in 90s.
It was a logical end of the Soviet Union. This system cannot be exist anymore.
The system
The Soviet Union system
cannot be existent
anymore because you can't isolate the entire world. It's impossible. Because you need the dollars.
15 republic came out of it.
Yeah, you need the dollars. You need
But
the
now
money.
they're working towards to eliminate the dollar with the BRICS. I don't know how that is going to work.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Don't rush. Don't rush.
I'm learning from the elderly. Because you are the elderly man. You know everything. You're older than me.
Because
I'm listening.
Because the world is moving by Jewish people. Everywhere, Jewish people. In America, in Israel, everywhere. How you think the Jewish people will throw away a money, a power, everything to get this in the BRICS? Can you imagine? I can't imagine. I can't imagine this thing will happen.
Wow. Interesting. Let's go back and learn more from Bulgaria, which is the purpose of. I want to know more about Bulgaria.
You see?
Oh, it's coming on. Yeah, you are the engineer, so you know better than me. I am a media
I'm
man.
just showing you.
Yeah. I can. Thank you.
What are we talking about?
We're still talking about Bulgaria. You have told me where to go each time I want to travel to Bulgaria. We say there's history somewhere that is where you need to go. Veliko Tarnovo.
Yeah.
Veliko Tarnovo.
Veliko means big.
Big.
We're great.
Great.
Yeah.
Very historical and rich.
Yeah, because
in culture.
there's another one Tarnovo in Bulgaria. Malko Tarnovo.
Malko Tarnovo.
Yeah, it's next to the second biggest town in the seaside, Burgas.
Malton.
Malko. M-A-L-K-O.
M-A-L-Q.
K-O.
Oh, Malko town in Bulgaria. Wow, very tradition. Looking at the images.
This mountain they call Sakar. It's very close to Turkey.
Okay.
Turkish border.
Is a town in Burgas province, southeastern Bulgaria. Is about 5 kilometers from Turkish border. It is the only town in the interior of Bulgaria. Malko is the administrative center of the homonymous Malko Tarnovo municipality. Municipality.
It's a district. Municipality is like a council, like a district.
Yeah, like a district, yeah. Just like a local government. Because we call it the local government. So.
Like Essex, like a Kent, like
okay.
How they call this administration zone?
Like the borough? Not really.
No, it's not borough. It's not.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, we have Kent county, like county.
County.
Yeah. So we call it county in the UK. So county is England or the UK county. So yeah.
Don't forget about this. UK is kingdom.
Yeah.
Bulgaria is a republic. The name is different.
What is the difference from your understanding?
In the kingdom, you have king. In the republic, you have president. President with the elections,
But
5
do you-
years,
but
5 years.
Back
election.
before, do you used to have king as well?
Yes.
So what happened to all your kings?
You have to ask the friends from Russia.
Mm.
They changed the regime.
Okay. And take out all the kings.
The king is the last Bulgarian king. The name is Boris. The name was Boris III. His son is a Simeon.
The last
still
Bulgarian
live.
king.
He lives in Spain. It's very clever man. Very clever man.
Let me show my people. That's the man is talking about, the last king of Bulgaria.
Which one? No, not last king. This is the son of the last king. This is the last king.
That's the last king.
Yeah, this is the Boris.
Mm.
He has a relationship with the British royal family
Okay.
and the Germans. All the
King Boris of Bulgaria worked with Adolf Hitler during a visit to Berkov in 1941. Interesting. And that's
you
in,
know why
that's
we
in-
joined to the German
Yeah, I'm listening. Go ahead.
United actually because another option was occupied from Russians.
Okay.
And this king,
Again, your picture I can see
he
back
tried to avoid this occupation, but he couldn't.
Okay. Somebody said I should.
No one hair at the heads of Bulgarian Jewish dropped down. No one Bulgarian Jewish. The king actually protect all the Bulgarian Jewish. Yeah.
Okay. Before you go, somebody say which religion?
I'm talking about the Second World War.
Second World War.
Second
Yeah.
World War.
What religion do you practice in
Orthodox.
Bulgaria? Orthodox.
Orthodox Christian.
Orthodox Christian. Orthodox Christian. Ọba tó ń sọ yẹn lélẹ̀ lẹ́yìn mi. Orthodox Christian. What is the name of their language? Bulgarian, definitely. Bulgarian is the name of their language. All right, we've learned a lot of Bulgaria this morning on the 30th December 2024. And it's a privilege to be sharing this information with I'll call him a brother and also a father and not yet a grandfather yet, is it?
Syrian?
Not yet a grandfather.
No.
Yeah, it's still early. Yeah, it's still early. At least our own children don't give back quickly like the Europeans. Yeah. You are, well, I mean, if you look at UK has the youngest child birth in Europe. Most
my
of the
classmates,
Yeah.
some of my classmates, their grandfathers.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
You're right. I'm
because if you look at your daughter, it's just that because the background and the culture is also important within the
23.
family. 23, yes.
Yes,
You know,
she finished university next year, 25.
she's gonna finish university next year.
Yeah.
What's she studying?
Animation, 3D animation.
3D animation.
Animation. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Thank you so much
You're welcome.
for sharing
All sorted.
the part of Bulgaria with us. And my people
Don't
say
set the
thank you.
oven when you're cooking. Don't set the oven more than 200 degrees.
Okay.
And this
All
position is enough.
All right,
200,
I'll tell-
220, no more.
I'll tell them.
Because we'll burn your food.
We burn the food. All right. I'll tell the children and the wife. Thank you so much. And most important for sharing part of Bulgaria with us is very important because we have learned a lot that we cannot buy with money. Even if I have to read on internet, it's different from what you have told me, which is fact.
It's good in the seaside. Another interesting thing for Bulgaria, in June,
Yes.
if you go in the mountain resorts, you can ski. If you like a ski, you can ski.
In June.
And in June, still snow in the mountains. I'm talking about the morning.
Yes.
Go to lunch.
Yeah.
Then
Okay.
you can travel in 150 kilometers south in the greasy side, in the beach.
The beach.
This is the interesting. At the same time, you can ski and go to the beach.
Beach.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's more like two.
Another place in Europe, this is the Marseille in France.
Marseille in France.
Marseille in
That's
France.
similar.
Yeah.
Well, I hope everyone has really learned something from the background to Bulgaria. And this is what we call it, bringing the world, the world closer to you, which is what it's all. Ask him about Dalivan Pavisky, the mafia. Palivan, Delian,
Show me.
Delian Pavisky. Delian.
Pevsky.
Yeah.
This is the politics, man.
It's politics.
This is the He said it's a politic, but it's not politic. It's a criminal.
No. This says the mafia. He says, ask him about the mafia. This guy that you just mentioned now.
This is the part of the politics.
Oh, okay.
They call mafia, but it's not
But
real mafia. The
okay, I
mafia
see what you mean. Okay,
mafia is only in Italy.
okay, I see what you mean. Yeah.
These people that I asked for them,
Yeah.
Pevsky, this
Yeah.
is the normal criminal.
Ah.
But he's a politic now.
Oh, he's in politics now.
He's a politic now.
Oh, okay. He's a politician now.
Politician, yeah.
Politician. Yeah.
Politician.
Thank you so much. I really like to say thank you so much for this beautiful knowledge that we've learned. So, on let's go our should we say our guest, our impromptu guest on our tell him Balakodaya. Balakodaya. Yeah, what's that?
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Balakodaya.
Благодаря.
Balakodaya. Thank you so much.
I told you.
You got one more to do? Or this is the last one?
10 jobs I have.
10
This is
jobs.
my 6th.
Oh, is that the average you get a day?
If you ask the managers, we have to work 24/7 and overnight as well. No
Well,
New Year, no.
yeah, because especially it's coming to the festival period, everybody cooker breaks down, and what
Yeah.
Balakodaya.
Благодаря.
Let them see just your hand. Don't let it show your face. Just show your hand. That's it,
See
my
you.
friend. Bye.
you.
All right, take care.
This paperwork is for you.
All right.
Okay. Have a good day.
Have you learned something?
Bye-bye.
Bá sọ fún yín pé sórí tó bá travel out of Nigeria ẹ ṣe gan ni bàbá àwa mi Idris ẹ̀yin gbé ní Bulgaria ni ṣé Bulgaria lẹ̀yin gbé náà àbí ìyàwó tẹ́ fẹ́ ọmọ Bulgaria ni. Thank you so much for all of you for sharing. I gotta go now, and I hope that the most important thing is remember to support this platform. There's a lot that we can learn away from the kitchen, traveling, bringing that information to you. But but 1 or 2 times we have the privilege to have people like these that will come in, and I will ask them questions. I did a lot of the voice recording. So voice you okay? The voice recording is about 43 minutes, somewhere around there. Mighty 23. So tebatiri voice before confirming, knowing and understanding who you are, you must know who other people are. Our grace solution to and this is where we are different from all the other platforms, because we go the extreme mile. Money teba for any support, we will do and go the extreme mile in 2025. But so we want to go the extreme mile, because most Yoruba people gbọ́dọ̀ lè rí àṣírí pé ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ó dúró dáadáa, but a gbọ́dọ̀ lọ fún yín láwọn view kan láti ta. UK mọ̀ ẹgbọ́n kan tó sọ, UK is a very beautiful place. I've lived here for 25 years. I've never regretted living here. To bad opportunity láti japa. Má jẹ́ kẹ́ni kọ́kọ́ fúnlẹ̀ pé má wá sí UK. I always say it. Má bọ̀ kájọ má gbé níbí báyìí. But for people like us, we want to move further. Further means that anywhere where things they happen, tó bá yẹ pé ibi tó wà ní ó yẹ kí n wà lórí flight kí n máa lọ sí South Korea báyìí kí n lọ fún yín ní tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ níbẹ̀ ká dẹ̀ sọ fún yín pé South Korea tá à ń ṣe program lé lórí is one of the most destination tourism in the world. But tí bá fẹ́ book flight yẹn nísìn ẹ yẹ ká kọ́ check pé mo fẹ́ lọ sí South Korea láàárọ̀ ọ̀la nísìn àbí in the next few days. Owó la need kúṣẹ́ owó la need àkúṣẹ́ yẹn àti gbọ́ àdúpẹ́. So let's get a ticket. London to not South Africa. Kí ni àwọn South Africa? South Africa tó ń pa gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà. Ta ló máa ṣe rẹ̀? Okay, it's not expensive. It's not that expensive. Let's have a look at it. If somebody is going to sponsor us, we say we need the money now. Owó la need. Owó la fẹ́ fi ṣe gbogbo ta fẹ́ ṣe. The average flight is coming up to about is a one stop. I really feel kí n ṣe pẹ̀lú package. No, I don't want a package. I don't want to go right without any package. Let's say I'm leaving the January, yeah, then return back January as well. Ẹ ká wé ló máa gbé jáde. Àná àfẹ́ pẹ̀lú flight last. Okay. I just want to quickly check. No, the direct flight. After stopover. Well, it's about almost 738 pounds. So, I think that's their capital. With a direct flight. Traveling out, Kakomo, a random date. Then coming back, a random date as well. A support to Beyin Ejo. You share what I fẹ́ in the new year. Or what I need. Láti fi ṣe gbogbo iṣẹ́ tá à ń sọ yìí. Without owó I lè ṣe nothing. Owó la need. Wow, irọ́ ni mo pa ọ́, wọ́n jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ o. Kí ni mo sọ pé 500k àbí mo mú pàìpàì ni. Living out of London Heathrow. We're looking at almost close to 600. She say, okay, we should pull it out together. Turkish airline, 1,263. Gatwick, 60. Tibafik Bira Lati Gatwick. Okay, it's almost around there. Eka Turkish airline here. Is that just okay? Travel up. So if you want support, you know, Koiki Kushe, Yeda. Lágbára Ọlọ́run gbogbo ẹni tó bá lè japa ẹ wá gbogbo ọ̀nà èmi ọmọ bó ṣe ń wọlé o ẹ wá gbogbo ọ̀nà ẹ má kọ̀ ṣògùn ẹ má dẹ̀ pààyàn pé fẹ́ travel o ẹ wá any means to get the hell out of Nigeria but àwa táwa lè jáde kí làwa máa ṣe ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ múra sílẹ̀ fún rally 2025 ká béèrè fún right wa okay the total package here is coming up to 613 tabarẹ́ni tó bá fún mi ní 613 I will leave and I will travel to South Korea. I call from a low hotel pẹ̀lú ẹni. And there are many places. Irú bí tí bàbá ìsọ nísìn. There are many places like that tó wà lágbàáyé. But it's all about the money. Mo kí yín brother mi Kìlápọ̀ Yàwá Bísọ́lá mo kí yín. So let me end the broadcast. I think there's not much for me to continue. Àfi tá bá rẹ̀ tó. Bí a bishop ẹ bá wà available bí akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bá wà sọ̀rọ̀ briefly based on what we heard. But mo ní láti lọ mú charger wá. Nǹkan tí arákùnrin yẹn tó bá wa discuss mo kí ẹ Aláwọ̀ Bàbá àti Ògúnmọ́lá ìkárọ̀ a lot of you are not listening to us if you marry face me the mixlr like we always say is very cheap ó wà very audible àwọn èèyàn gbọ́ wa dáadáa I think I can still push another how many hours láti ṣe can make it 2 hours láti ṣe the first hour mo ti ń share audio tí a record pẹ̀lú àlàyé yẹn tẹ́ bá bá pàdé ẹ̀yin náà bá wa pín káàkiri. Very important. So tabarẹ́ni tó fẹ́ pè sórí program lè pè wọlé but while I have to go and bring my charger ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́ play audio ìkìfẹ́ because if not our phones yẹn máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wind down ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́n tárábìnrin yìí sọ.
The Fulanis are hiding under
Islam. They are confusing our.
And don't sorrow, Lily. Okay, we don't pick up on TV. We call it. Eshegoni Bishop, and thank you so much. Ever mute the background, ever mute the thing bomb here. Eti Wole, go ahead. Eti Wole Bishop, go ahead. I'm going.
Wow, yeah. The back historic existence or independence of Bulgaria, it's over Jomo Tiwano as Yoruba, the nation. We are Bulgarians. I want only away ya then not book one penny then Yoruba akpo ben ani Egba Ijebu Oyo Osun Ondo Ekiti gbogbo e ben àwọn egun anko so wọ́n ní Europe àwọn náà ṣe pín ẹlẹ́yẹlẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni so the ọlọ́dọ̀ tí wọ́n bẹ̀ ọlọ́mọdọ́mù yẹ gbé gan tó pọ̀ àbọ̀ ṣe break up from Soviet Union kúrò láàrin gbogbo wọn bẹ̀. So Bulgaria is a nation, one language, one culture, one people. Ni wọ́n then gbogbo ọkùnrin wọn ẹ máa gbọ́ Stoichkov, Balakov, Sirakov, gbogbo of ni obìnrin wọn ẹ máa rí Elizabeth Tova, Sirakova, gbogbo obìnrin wọn over ọkùnrin wọn of bí ká máa sọ pé Adétọ́lá, Adémọ́lá, Adéṣọpẹ́, Adéṣùwà, kí gbogbo ìlú máa jẹ́ Adé. They are very strict and conservative to the identity and the nation and culture. This thing. So koto di page and they are still maintaining it. Koto lose ni institution àwọn bá wọn ni wọ́n lose. Wọ́n lo ọba tẹ́lẹ̀.
Mo ń bílẹ̀ nǹkan yẹn pé àwọn ọba but tó ń sọ pé àwọn Russia ló take àwọn ọba wọn out or something like that.
Yeah, nítorí pé nǹkan táwọn ọba wa ṣe fún wa ń sìn ni àwọn ọba wọn náà ṣe nígbà yẹn. Àwọn ọba wọn gbàbọ̀dé wọ́n lọ join Adolf Hitler.
Okay.
Yeah, àwọn ọba wọn lọ join Adolf Hitler. Then Russia ló put out Adolf Hitler. Okay. So gbogbo lẹ́yìn Adolf Hitler ló kó yẹn gbogbo àwọn tó gbàbọ̀dé fún gbogbo Eastern Europe gbogbo ọ̀bẹ yẹn wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí track wọn down one by one. So àwọn ọba wọn sá lọ.
Bishop were grounded gan ọmọ tó ń lọ gan ìyẹn kan ní Bishop knows them very well. Ara reason ta ṣe ní the Bishop yẹn bọ̀ wọ́n gbọ́ yẹn gbóhùn sókè sá.
So àwọn ọba wọn sá ẹni tó sọ fún yín pé the last king wọn pé France ló sá lọ. Tó ti lọ live life so wọ́n lè rule mọ́. So by the time tó wá get independent, they don't have that institution again. They don't have that courage to set up, to put their sovereignty in the hand of anybody as an royal institution again. And so that's how they lost the royal institution. So they are now not a straightforward a plain state. Then our traditional kini one is Orthodox Christianity, bó ṣe sọ. And Orthodox Christianity be like bí ìṣẹ̀ṣe ló ṣe rí ìṣẹ̀ṣe bí ìṣẹ̀ṣe àwọn original no Western Christianity tá à ń ṣe jabori káàkiri ìṣẹ̀ṣe ni but they believe in the sacrifice of Jesus Christ. That's why it's called Orthodox Christianity, and that's why they believe in pẹ̀lú they are in relationship pẹ̀lú àwọn Israel náà because Orthodox yẹn náà ni ìṣẹ̀ṣe làwọn yẹn náà ṣe lọ́dọ̀ wọn. So those are the things. And lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ti kìíní náà BRICS. Oh, it's very correct. So that's why tó jẹ́ pé mo sọ níjọ́ ẹ̀ mo ní wọ́n ti sùn tipẹ́tipẹ́ táàtọ̀ jì yìí ó ti fẹ́ late. So wípé wọ́n de-dollarization yẹn kò mọ̀ sọ pé wọ́n lè rí ṣe òbọ̀ kò ń ṣe pé á break dollar outrightly like that. Ó máa pẹ́. And ó dàbí economy war ni ó máa pẹ́.
Because àwọn Saudi ṣì ń báàkì dollar.
Yeah, because the America, the world has embraced dollar as a measure of the currency worldwide. Gbogbo ìgbà táwọn lọ ń ṣe owó wọn ní variable currency. Wọ́n rò pé America ní owó wọn is a stable currency. Just one ni one jẹ́. Àwọn owó tí wọ́n ó lè tóbi awálẹ̀ lẹ́ni tó bá rajà lọ́la á lọ sókè. Wọ́n fi ń ṣe economy. So America dúró ń wo gbogbo wọn. By the time tí gbogbo wọn fẹ́ confuse fẹ́ máa bára wọn jà, America náà wá mú tán fi measure kó má sí yàn jẹ. Now America is controlling all the finance assets of the whole world. Wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá tají. If one of even our own ruble we did is on dollars, it's $12. And we now make it just the way it's stable, the way American dollar is just stable. Because we now have agenda to control African economy with it, whatever they really do. So these are all things we need to learn, and at the same time need to inculcate our own ideology into it. Yeah. So those are the things.
Thank you so much. Always learning so much from Bishop. Good morning, Mr. Michael Ayobami. Mukia must be. Thank you. So, Bishop, I salute your exposure. You have to be exposed. Nana Awele Mukiyima Ekabo Sori Kaniwa. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá a gbọ́dọ̀ ní in-depth understanding of Yoruba nation. And it's a privilege. We are ní irú arákùnrin tó bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn. It's just the privilege to have such, because the mirror bóyá all these analysis that we are doing is making a big impact. Ìkànnì ẹlòmíì máa gbọ́ láfọ̀pọ̀kì yes, ẹlòmíì ò dẹ̀ ní gbọ́n kankan bá ṣe ń sọ náà òun ní gbọ́ náà ni. But at the end of the day, that is your own cup of tea, not mine, because at the end of the day, as long as my own family is okay, Tinubu bá ti make ẹ̀yin náà wà okay, then nobody needs to complain. But àwọn ọmọ pé Tinubu lè make anybody kó wà okay. But Tinubu lè make anybody go okay. Everybody knows that. If you're living in denial, the end of Nigeria is what we are, where we are right now, and it needs to end now, so that we can have our own. You can decide if you log any other country, it doesn't matter. But one thing that matters is that we should leave Nigeria. And have I want Yoruba politicians more when I'm so one more money. But they're not interested. Their interest doesn't lie within making Yoruba go back country. They're not interested in that. They want us to remain in this contraction, and they want to become very powerful. And when we're powerful, we cannot, ask them, we cannot do things. And there's no way you can work with the Constitution. So, and I think we have something that I can use, like a video constitution kan tí a lè gbọ́. Okay, à ń gbọ́ bèbí ìlọ́lẹ́ nǹkan kó tó di pé bishop pè wá.
Fulanis are hiding under Islam. They are confusing our people, especially the Fulanis are hiding under Islam. They are confusing our people, especially the houses.
Okay.
They are confusing our people. All the imams in Nigeria, especially the northern part of Nigeria, all of them are Fulani. They are confusing our people because they don't want us to think for ourselves. They always want us, anything they tell us, whether good or bad, we should just follow them. this thing, it has to come to an end. The scam. So Hausa people, please and please, my people, you have to differentiate between religion and culture and language. You have to differentiate that. Because we mix everything together. We mix Islam, we mix everything, we mix religion, not matter of Islam. Because they ever put hate on us. Anybody that is not Muslim, we should not like him, especially the people that are Christian or any religion that are Hausas. They call us Mabuzawa, non-religionists. And it's a lie. Just it's a propaganda. Because they want to rule us every day. We are like a slave to them. It's not that enough. Now they are killing our people each and every day. They are killing our people each and every day. And their people are not talking. Minister, everything has to do with politics. They are the one. Katsina is Hausa land.
Akurawa, they came in as a radical and violent group with quote and unquote their own Islamic teachings and also their own Islamic ideology. And the unfortunate thing is that they don't have a very good understanding of the religion, neither do they have an understanding of what exactly they want to do. And the fact of the matter is, the locals will tell you, they preach religion, they preach their own ideology and their own teachings, but they seem not to even understand what they are actually into. And what do we see? We see people from different nationalities. They are not, mostly not Nigerians. They are from Niger, from Burkina Faso, from Benin, from Mali, and other parts of the Sahel. But the most interesting thing about it is that, again, they don't even understand the language of each other. That is very clear. And in some part of Sokoto, where they operate, in this local government areas that I'm going to mention, around Ilela, around Tangaza, Godu, Bale, Benji, Silami, down to some part of KB, particularly in Kangiwa, in Augi, and as we speak today, they are in some part of Argungu local government area. I think this is a threat, and a very fundamental threat, not only to Nigerian security, but to international international security, and also it is an international threat. In my own opinion, the fight against these people requires a robust and elaborate operation. We don't actually need to engage in customized security operation in these places, because they have entrenched the communities, they have gotten the acceptance on the part of the communities. And what do we see? Traditional authorities, even yesterday I was relating with some of them, they said they have no option. You've seen people with military grade weapons. You wake up in the morning, you see them at night, you have no option other than to follow them. And that is what is actually going on in these rural areas. If you take, for instance, Augi local government, you find quite a number of the district. Kwaido taken over by these people, Shafazane taken over. Most of these areas are actually under the control of this terrorist group. And they are, just like I said earlier, non-Nigerians. But the possibility of our local people supporting and joining them and accepting their ideology is actually on the increase, because they collect taxes. Not only collect these taxes, when they impose the taxes, they collect these taxes in cash, and they will also direct you. We are in so-so-so location at so-so-so point. We want so-so-so amount to be submitted or to be given to us. And at the end of the day, you will be the one to take the money. To the extent that in Arugungu, in Augi, in some part of Kangiwa, and even part of Sokoto states, around Tangaza, around Gudu and Silami, they have established a network in which this network serve as their agents. They impose levies on you 10 heads of your cattle, they will say you pay 200 or 300,000. If you want to pay, we are in Juma Jimmy, we are in Giragiri, we are in Raka, they will mention locations. And you see people submitting, collecting this money, paying to them directly. They even know where to see them. They have their agents, the motorcyclists, that actually take individuals to some of these places. So in my own opinion, it is a very serious threat beyond our imagination. And we really need a robust international collaboration. It's not just about the issue of Nigeria anymore. Rather, it is the issue of getting the support of international communities to deal with this particular threat. It is imminent, it is increasing, it is expanding, and rural communities are crying day in, day out about the activities of this group.
That's one problem. Massive problem. Thank you. I'll give it back to you before you finish eating. Big problem. But Yoruba people need everything is okay. Everything is okay. Nigeria will work. Nigeria will work. The end of Nigeria is where we are right now. Now, Sharonti picture Seyi Tinubu ti one funny salutation. The Nigerian military is now denying involvement in a viral cadet parade honoring President Tinubu's son. I'm sure many of us have seen the videos. See one funny salutation with full graded AK-47 and all the nonsense. To buy everybody, what we should be asking for is our independent Yoruba country right now, away from Nigeria, because Nigeria failed to work. And it is not going to work because it was not designed to work. So, and there's not much we can do to that than to allow Nigeria to dissolve peacefully. But many people doesn't want Nigeria to dissolve peacefully. Even some of you are not eating out of it. So I don't know why you want to keep the contraction. So, but our mama continue. Let's propagate, our demands and our quest and our right to self-determination. But the most important thing we need on this platform is for you to support as much as you can, so that we can be able to do. We have just about 30 minutes left before I end this transmission, because I have a lot of other engagements to do. And at least we've learned a couple of things from that. Our guest, a bit of Bulgaria, and what we need to know and what we need to learn. And what I need, education is the key. Púpọ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá tí ẹnẹ́fẹ́ Nàìjíríà wà learned enough láti mọ̀ pé Nàìjíríà tẹ́yìn fẹ́ yẹn is a no-go area. Mo kí mọ́mí wa Fọláṣadé Ire Bámidé Ẹ̀ṣẹ̀gọ́ni. So Nigeria is not a place that feel only. So Tinubu is a dead man if all this happening and they keep quiet. Thank you so much, City Outreach. Tinubu, as many other presidents, will come in. They will tell us their plan, their budget, their this, their that. But the concern of many of us is that Tinubu Bashiton, last night we were talking about a particular video that emerged. We are not here to feel sympathy for the North. If they don't want to leave Nigeria, that is not our problem. The foreign English language and the pidgin language is what they put Nigeria artificial state Wahala together. We are not here to sympathize. If the northern part of Nigeria doesn't want Nigeria to break, that's fine. They can hold on to the word Nigeria. But we must work continuously to demand that right. And what we are doing so far is nothing against international law, the local law, or under the United Nations. But I did the analysis last night. But why we are going to be playing it again is not because of what Jagbajantis is saying. Tinubu will be the last president. That is our prayer. And that should be the prayer of any like-minded Omo Yoruba. That should be your prayer, that Tinubu should be the last president of the Federal Republic of shit-hole country, Nigeria. And I believe if we all push, work towards it, it is achievable without violence. All we need is we need the millions and the thousands of people that can come and join and work to make it achievable. We need more people to talk, just like I am doing. I need ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ media to gbọ́dọ̀ jáde. I need ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èyí tẹ́ ní brain power in different sectors. So let's listen to this again. Because yesterday we talked about Aaron Smith. Aaron Smith made it known that Britain created the first ever rigged election in Nigeria by making the censor. So that will not be we are bigger in numbers. It's a lie. It's a bloody lie. 419 multiplied by 2. They never had the numbers until Britain, during the colonial era, as they were moving towards returning Nigeria back to the north, they gave them the larger population and say, oh, the north has the numbers by rigging the first census. And when you rig the census that time, that is the continuation of why we are witnessing today that the north will tell us that they have the numbers. They don't have the water. It's a dry land. Yet they are telling us that they have, the numbers. So let's listen to him. So those of you, oh yes, Tinubu can decide to rig the election again in 2027. If you give him the opportunity, he will rig it. Nobody will defeat Tinubu because he will rig it. He will use all his wealth to return back in 2027, to win it, to complete in 2031. But the problem is, after 2031, war beat Tinubu that co-extended. Obasanjo tried it, but the North will take care of him. And I'm sure you know what I mean by that. There is still imminent to coup, C-O-U-P, in Nigeria. It is not yet over. Ex-general, they are planning to kick Tinubu ass out of power through the coup d'etat. Some of you, hey, coup cannot happen in Nigeria. Shut up. Shut the dirty stinking mouth. Intelligence is telling us all the time that there is still imminent to coup. Moki baba mi Lukman Olaide, Ekabo Sori to Grandma Comfort Adeleye. Idiot all over the place. Èyí tẹ́ jẹun kánú lẹ mo máa sọ fún àwàtà jẹun kánú àtàárọ̀ ní sí mo tí jẹun kankan lẹ́yìn mílìkì tí mo kọ dà sẹ́nu. Ìgbà tó lè bá jẹun sùn. Ṣọ́rọ̀ ẹbí ló máa wà lórí èèyàn tí wọ́n bá jí láàárọ̀. Èyí tẹ́ ro jẹjẹ tí information ò dọ́wọ́ yín tẹ́ mọ̀ kankan ẹ máa sọ fún wa pé kò ní sí kú kò lè ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà. Amẹ́ríkà sọ pé kú ò lè ṣẹlẹ̀. Amẹ́ríkà ti sọ problem báwọn ní lọ́wọ́. What is solve problem tí wọn? UK ti solve problem wọn. Every countries have their problem. Problem Nigeria ni pé kólúkálukú bá dá kó dá dúró. Ẹ máa ráwọn tó máa jókòó ẹ máa kọ átíkù tẹ̀tí ń kọ̀kọ̀kọ̀. Gbogbo àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n mi tán mo tẹ̀ gbúrò ẹ̀gbọ́n mi yẹn tó wà ní Canada. Gbogbo àwọn journalist tó jẹ́ gbòógì journalist gbogbo wọn ti sá kúrò Nigeria. Gbogbo àwọn tó wà ń bẹ̀ nísìnyí their puppet. Àwọn Jídé Òtítọ́ àti wèrè tó wà ní TVC yẹn ó comment lábẹ́ comment mi tó anchor TVC ó ní Nàìjíríà ò ní pín ẹnu ẹni gbogbo àjọ wà bọ̀bọ̀ tó anchor TVC yẹn journalist hangout ó wá comment òun gangan ni ó ń ṣe fake account ó wá sọ fún mi pé Nigeria will not break ẹnu ẹ lájọ wà lórúkọ Jésù Kristo máa break and he will be alive to witness it. Most of you that deny pé Nigeria ò ní pín yẹn, you will all be witnessing it just like báwọn bàbá olówó ṣe push tó gba orí Britain báyìí gba báyìí títí tó fi fún wọn ní independent. I'm sure níjọ́ náà long many Yoruba people disagree for the independent. Bó dẹ̀ ṣe máa rí nìyẹn. Ọmọ kékeré sì ni gbogbo wa a máa pẹ́ láyé àti wá tèmi. Ìwọ tó ń sọ pé kò ní possible yẹn ẹnu ẹ̀ lájọ wà. America ò lè ṣe jack shit mo sọ fún yín. UK yìí ò lè ṣe nothing tí Nàìjíríà tó bá dé stage yẹn láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. wọ́n lè ṣe nothing. Àwọn kọ́ ló nílẹ̀, àwa la nílẹ̀, àwa la tí ready láti activate for ká lọ múra sílẹ̀ fún rally ní 2025. Ẹ̀tọ́ wa dẹ̀ la máa bẹ àmọ́ ìbéèrè fún. Dẹ̀ òmùgọ̀ ìwọ tí yà ń jẹ ìwọ tó mọ the opportunity tá à ń sọ a máa comment òfò. So àwa ni ká múra sílẹ̀ ká mú fear F-E-A-R rather ká yọ kúrò lẹ́mìí wa. Kọ́lọ́n fọ́run kẹ́ gbogbo àwọn tó kú ní South Korea lánàá èèyàn board plane ṣé wọ́n mọ̀ pé plane yẹn máa ní fault tó bá jẹ́ pé bọ́ ti fẹ́ wọ plane yẹn èèyàn kan wá tó sọ fún wọn pé òun ríran sí wọn pé ẹ má wọnú plane yìí o tó bá lalẹ̀ gbára báyìí gbogbo ilẹ̀ máa kú èèyàn méjì ló survive àmọ́ condition táwọn yẹn wà. Yàn á wá sórí social media ẹ máa sọ fún wa pé ẹ má fi kú dẹ́rù bẹ́ẹ̀ ní bọ́ọ̀dì kò sẹ́ni kankan tó máa kú nu wa ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ máa kú ó kú Ọlọ́run ni kò ṣe pé èèyàn kan pa à ń bọ̀sibọ̀sí à ń bẹ̀rù àfikú ikú kan ló máa pààyàn. 181 people were on that flight from in South Korea. Only 2 people survived. 2 ló survive it. We all saw the video. Plane yẹn lálẹ́ mọ́lẹ̀ ní gbàgà. Do you think that they pray to die? Ṣó àwọn ọmọ Ọlọ́run ìwọ nìkan ló mọ Ọlọ́run. A ní ká mú àyà kúrò ká mú kúrò. Wọ́n máa sáré kàbàkàbà. Wọ́n á yìnbọn lóòótọ́ tó bá yìnbọn a máa make sure pé Tinubu lo ìgbésí ayé ẹ̀ tó kù ní prison ní ICC. Èmi ni mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. We will petition him to ICC. Ó kàn máa pẹ́ ni. Tó bá sì wà láyé a ní right láti make sure pé ó ṣẹjọ́ ní ICC for crime against humanity. Ìyẹn la ṣe sọ fún pé kó má jẹ́ kó di wàhálà. Torí táwa bá jáde tó bá yìnbọn fẹ́ anybody a máa mú orúkọ Tinubu náà lọ bá ṣe mú orúkọ Buhari lọ. Àìtí mú orúkọ Tinubu lọ nísìnyí o. Àìtí mú kí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi triple DRS. Àìtí mú orúkọ Tinubu lọ bọ̀ orúkọ Buhari àti Buratai. Gbogbo wọn tó ń ṣe ṣẹ́kọ́lọ́kọ́ yẹn wọ́n sì máa pick wọn. They will all be picked up. Ẹ lọ béèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn tí wọ́n ti ṣẹjọ́ fún bẹ́ẹ̀. So tá bá ń sọ fún yín pé ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà ńlẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ tó important ni. A ò ní Tinubu àwa torí Tinubu àwa máa sọ pé àfẹ́ Yorùbá nation ọ̀dẹ̀. Tinubu tó yẹ pé gbogbo ohun tó máa lò láyé ní sọ̀nọ́dá fi tó bá tẹ̀ pa. Evidence is showcasing that I want to kill him. Wọ́n fẹ́ pa Tinubu. Mo ti sọ fún Ṣèyí Tinubu kó sọ fún bàbá ẹ̀. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé àwọn náà dúró lásán. He want to be killed. Ẹ rò pé tó bá ṣe kú tó bá Tinubu nínú ilé wá yanjú ẹ̀dànù ni. Ẹ lọ wo ohun tí ẹrù fa ń sọ. Àwa jókòó síbi àmà sọ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ jẹun ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ti jẹun ìwọ tó tẹ̀ jẹun lálẹ́ àná báwo ni brain power orí ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́. Ẹ jẹ́ àgbọn tó lóṣì sọ. So ìwọ tí mo fẹ́ kó gbọ́ fídíò ìkóńṣọmọ Yorùbá nation torí àwa tí mo fi táwa ń lọ ti wa but ìwọ tí ó sọ pé Jagaban forever lóòótọ́ right Jagaban ni bóun fi di president ó tó bẹ́ẹ̀ ojú bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ kò sẹ́ni tó deny yẹn ó náwó nọ́ra fún Buhari so tóun náà bá náà fi di president this is right. Buhari tó ní education kankan ṣèbá tẹ̀ gbọ́ pé Tinubu kàwé díẹ̀ education mélòó ni olórí burúkú Buhari ní. So right ẹ̀ ní pé ó fẹ́ di president but à ń sọ fún pé ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà ńlẹ̀ yìí ó ń pẹ́ ju bó ṣe yẹ lọ bó dẹ̀ ṣe ń pẹ́ lòun gan ní risk lórí bó bá wọn kọ́ máa rúbọ fún lójoojúmọ́ kọ́ máa ṣàdúrà fún but the risk will continue because àwọn northerners fẹ́ yọ ẹ̀mí kúrò lára Tinubu ṣé ìwọ ló nífẹ̀ẹ́ Tinubu àbáwá táwọn ṣe Yorùbá nation ọ̀dẹ̀ ṣé ẹ̀yin lẹ nífẹ̀ẹ́ Tinubu ẹ̀yin lẹ fẹ́ tí pa kọ́ fi pádànù èmi ò dẹ̀ gbàdúrà kú fún in private and in my public lóòótọ́ aláwọn tó ń pè wá tán ní kó bá àwọn Tinubu kó kú dànù I have people that call me all the time pé tó bá fẹ́ kú kó kú dànù mo ní well opinion ti yín ni not my own opinion and I'm sure gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ń pè mí lẹ́yìn you know what I always say I don't pray for his death but they are making every effort to take him out. Ṣé gbogbo òṣì tẹ́yìn ṣe ẹ̀yin tẹ́yìn sọ pé ẹ̀ ń ṣe APC òfò tẹ́yìn ṣe APC yẹn tó bá ti yanjú Tinubu nísìn gbogbo ìmọ̀ sádànù ni. Mo kí Mr. Akinlove tó bá pa Tinubu nísìn gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́yìn ṣe APC àti gọ́fìnà gbogbo ẹ̀ máa dákẹ́ lọ́lọ́ ni. Ẹ máa dákẹ́ lọ́lọ́ ni àwọn northerners olórí burúkú tó yẹ pé they are not pleased and happy pé Yorùbá tẹ̀ débẹ̀. Ó wà níbẹ̀ ó ń drag ẹ̀. Kí ló take under 1 year ó yẹ kí Tinubu kó ti yanjú gbogbo ẹ̀ kó sọ fún America àti UK pé Nàìjíríà gbọ́dọ̀ pín that's what they should be talking about kò ń ṣe tó yẹ kó pẹ́ mọ́ It's not something that he can be dragging and be with. He's playing with the lives of himself and millions of Yoruba people, and we will not accept that. Idiot all over the place. Kí ló take Tinubu láti sọ fún America, kó sọ fún UK, kó dẹ̀ sọ fún international community pé Nigeria yóò ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́, we're gonna break it out. Kí United Nations máa bọ̀, kó fún ní extra support. That can be done without any war. Ogun máa ṣẹlẹ̀ tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá jẹ́ kí Biafra lọ. Ẹni máa kú ni, ẹni máa yà ló máa wà láyé. Ẹ dín Nnamdi Kanu mú, ẹ má fi sílẹ̀, ẹ̀rí nǹkan táwọn Biafra máa ṣe fún yín. Next year, ẹ̀rí nǹkan táwọn Biafra tó máa fojú yín rí. Tó bá bíbà bẹ́ẹ̀ dá kó jáde kó sọ pé kí Biafra má ṣe kọ́. Ìkọ́ bá wọn ni kó ṣe fún Tinubu because ẹ lè dín Nnamdi Kanu mú for the last 4 years when terrorists are moving around in Nigeria. Ẹ dẹ̀ ní ká dákẹ́. What kind of nonsense is that? Ṣé terrorists ní Nnamdi Kanu ni? 2025, àwa máa jáde fún rally láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. And we are warning them that no Yoruba person must be attacked because peaceful rally la máa ṣe ní gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ìgbòho dẹ̀ ní láti wà níwájú, Bàbá Akíntóyè ní láti wà níwájú. Àwọn Yorùbá ló máa jáde láti béèrè fẹ́tọ̀ wọn. Gbogbo tẹ́ máa kọ sínú banner mo ti send ẹ̀ káàkiri tó bá ti lọ wá. This is what all the groups should be doing right now. Kẹ́ lọ máa ṣe banner sílẹ̀, kẹ́ lọ máa ṣe t-shirt sílẹ̀ kí gbogbo àgbáyé mọ̀ pé lótìtọ́ la fẹ́ lọ kò ń sọ̀rọ̀ social media. Mo sọ fún yín pé orí social media kọ́ láti máa gba Yorùbá nation. Yorùbá nation will be taken from Yorùbá land. Àwa la nílẹ̀, not United Kingdom, not America, not the international community. Àwa la nílẹ̀ wa. And if they are not pleased with it, they have the right to walk away. Tó bá ti lè support wa. À ń sọ fún Tinubu pé òun fi kíní ìfalẹ̀. And I have said it. Tinubu is not going to give us Yoruba nation. But you know, make we come and suck or see. Ṣé bó náà sá kúrò Nàìjíríà ni? Òun ṣe dúró sí Nàìjíríà nígbà tó fẹ́ pa. Nígbà táwọn Abacha ń wá. Tó bá yẹ kó dúró sí Nàìjíríà ni, wá ti yàn ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ kúrò lára ẹ̀. Kò ní wà alive today. He ran away. Ìyẹn ló ṣe sọ pé mọ̀jà mọ̀sá la fi máa kíkanjú. Yes, we don't say Tinubu is going to give us the freedom. But that doesn't mean that we shouldn't call his attention all the time. Èmi ò believe pé Tinubu máa fún yín ní freedom. Stone Cold ó tó jẹ́ mẹ́ta. But we must not leave him alone. We must continue to call his name all the time. Gbogbo táwọn bá ilẹ̀ Yorùbá gbogbo tẹ́ ń ṣe yẹn tẹ́ ń pàdí pẹ̀lú Tinubu. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kó dá wàhálà lẹ̀ sí yín lọ́rùn. Ẹ̀yin ọba ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí Tinubu kó dá wàhálà sí yín lọ́rùn. Bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí torí kò ń ṣọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá ní sílànsọ yìí àwọn middle belt náà ti ń jáde pé àwọn fẹ́ dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè àwọn Biafra ò dẹ̀ ní gbà kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ lè sọ fún Biafra wọ́n rẹ́dì láti para wọn lórí pé kí kódúkálukú dá dúró lọ́rọ̀ tó wà lẹ́yìn táwa bá ń ṣe pẹ̀pẹ́ torí àwọn ní nǹkan tá a fẹ́ fi jà but tá a bá ti bọ́ sórí M1 kò jẹ́ tá a bá ti bọ́ sórí M1 wọ́n bí ọba kan kó jáde kó sọ fún wa pé ká dákẹ́ tàbá ti bọ́ sórí M1 wọ́n tí bí ọba ilẹ̀ Yorùbá kan dání mo sọ kó bẹ̀ wá ká gbọ́ ìyẹn la ṣe ń bẹ̀ yan ọba kábíyèsí ní sí pé ẹ pé bàbá Tinubu ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà ńlẹ̀ yìí kó má dìjà kó má dariwo United Nations can come down need the referendum ká tó pín Nàìjíríà torí mà tó máa fún wa ní Nàìjíríà wọ́n consult wa pẹ̀lú any referendum need the referendum all we need to do is the situation has arise that everybody needs to go their separate. Kí Northern máa sọ fún yín pé kò ní sí Yorùbá president in the next year and year. Ìlú yẹn ni wọ́n wá sọ pé fẹ́ jókòó sí mad people all over the place. Àti upgraded bomb bastard ẹ̀ ní ṣoríire. Bàbá bíbà bẹ́ẹ̀ dá kó comment kó sọ fún mi pé tí mò ń ṣe kò dá ó ní ṣoríire. Ẹgbẹ́ ọkàn tala
This is a direct message to people from Southwest. They have been calling us Northerns all sort of falling names, that we are parasites, that we are useless, that they are going to teach us a lesson 2026, that even if Tinubu excelled to become the next president of Nigeria, that they are going to bring somebody from South, not the North. Maybe they have baby mentality. They don't know the North. They don't know our history. One state in northern Nigeria is equivalent to the whole of Southwest. My lecturer once told me something. My Calabar lecturer once told me something.
Now, ẹ jẹ́ kí analysis bí báyìí. Olórí burúkú lẹ tó sọ̀rọ̀ yo. Ó ní lecturer àwọn, ó tún ní bàbá àwọn. Ó fẹ́ drag àwọn Calabar, ó fẹ́ drag wọn wọnú ìjà tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí. tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ nǹkan olòṣì ni wọ́n mọ tó ń ṣe but àwa Yorùbá gbogbo tó ń sọ is not in our interest. Like my brother said there, Tinubu does not have much time. Òun rò pé òun ní time. I have the time. I am the president. Ọmọ wọ́n yanjú president o. Wọ́n dẹ̀ sì lè yanjú Tinubu. Ìyẹn la ṣe ń sọ fún pé ibi tó wà yẹn má sùn àsùnpara because the life is still in danger. Gbogbo àwọn Babangida tó ṣe rọra quiet yẹn gbogbo àwọn sector wọn yẹn wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ lábẹ́lẹ̀. Gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ la máa sọ lórí social media. Ní time. So gbogbo Tinubu tó ń tẹ̀yìn sọ pé Jagaban tí àwọn terrorists bá wọnú gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tán tó bá ń ṣọpẹ́ olóyè Ìgbòho. Olóyè ní ká máa dúpẹ́ fún. Torí gbogbo àwọn gọ́fúnà yìí ti gbàbọ̀dé pátá. Ambition ni gbogbo wọn lé. Wọ́n kó wa sí inú trouble. Wọ́n kó wa sínú àdánwò tí a dẹ̀ sọ fún wọn pé inú àdánwò la wà. Ẹ̀ ń ṣe pátí kiri. Ẹ̀yin ò rí bí táwọn terrorists kò sí tó kan terrorists pé ọmọdé wà níbì kan àgbàlagbà wà níbì kan tó bá ti ju oògùn olóró síbẹ̀ that's it. Ìyẹn làwọn wá fi ń ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ ẹlòmíì tó bá sọ pé nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ á ní ṣèbí ìlú òkè ni ṣé àwọn tó wà ní òkè yẹn wọn ṣe ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ̀yin bomb bastard ẹ̀yin ìka burúkú tẹ̀ ń gbé láàrin Èkó yẹn àwọn yẹn tẹ̀ wicked tó bá sọ pé tó bá ní wọ́n pààyàn ní Ondo state wọ́n á ní ṣèbí ìlú òkè ni kò ń ṣe Lagos state ẹ̀ ní ṣoríire bomb bastard. Ògún máa pa gbogbo yín ni gbogbo ẹni tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ torí anywhere tó bá ti pa ọmọ Yorùbá ara wa náà lọ pa yẹn ó jẹ́ kí inú máa bí wa ni ó jẹ́ kára máa ta wa ni àwọn tó wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ẹ̀ ń ṣòṣì bí ẹran aṣẹ́wó ẹ̀ ń sọ pé kò kàn yín a dẹ̀ ń sọ fún yín pé ibẹ̀ gangan láti máa yanjú yín jù lọ wá pàṣẹ gèsì yín lára gbogbo àwọn máa lọ lórí burúkú tẹ̀ ń rí yẹn gbogbo wọn pátápátá yẹn they are sleeper cells wọ́n pọ̀ káàkiri tó ń sùn káàkiri tó ń lọ káàkiri ẹ kì í máa lọ mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí ẹ fún wa lówó ọdún èní ní 30 ẹ fún wa lówó ọdún ẹ sọpọ́ọ̀tì wa mo kí ẹ Rẹ̀mí official ẹ̀yà pépà fún wa jẹ́jẹ́ action send message mi àná ó ní Mr. Koiki ẹnu gbẹ mo ní èmi gan ẹnu mi gan gbẹ so ẹ jọ àwọn ọmọ mi ló ń play game ní wọn ní kinní kan inviting so mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí so ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá mọ Tinubu tẹ́ bá súnmọ́ dáadáa wọ́n ní ká fi account number síta àwọn backend tí gbogbo wọn ti sùn ẹ bá ń tètè fi account síta kí n fi the last minute kí n fi gbowó owó ni mo need owó ni kókó kò ń ṣòwò tàbí fi jẹun owó pé Koiki tẹ adúpẹ́ fún ẹ bó tẹ dúró wọ́n àtàkẹ́ owó ẹ wọ́n ní olè nìyẹn ó tẹ̀ tíjú bàbá mi kan ló máa ń pè mí pé ẹni bá ń jà fún nǹkan báyìí you okay? What do you want? Okay. Ní wo gbogbo tó bá ń sọ inú ọjà ni o ariwo máa lọ lọ́tún lọ́sì a rẹ̀ dúpẹ́ fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin ìyá wa tí ẹ̀ ń fi àdúrà ràn wá lọ́wọ́ pé ìdílé ò ní túká torí fámílì míì ní nǹkan tá a gbé dání á ti túká torí tí ìyàwó mi bá tẹ gbà àwọn màmá ìyàwó mi lè máa pè mí pé ẹ sọ fọ́kọ ẹ̀ yìí ariwo tó ń pa lórí social media yẹn ti tó but we are grateful we are happy that bí bàbá kí tóyè máa ń sọ nǹkan kan pé kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ lè sọ sóhun tínú máa bí òun pé òun ṣe Yorùbá nation mọ́ that for me is something that I always cherish. I have heard Baba Akintoye saying that frequently. Mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Bishop Adesina. An exclusive video of Baba was sent to us from Benin Republic while he was relaxing. Kọ́lọ̀ foríjì ìyàwó wọn tó jáde láyé. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wò bí a lè ṣọ́. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá lórí group mi, ẹ ti rí fídíò yẹn. Àti post ẹ̀ síbẹ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí. Then bàbá mi kan wọ́n ní Koiki rán àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá létí pé kò ń sọ̀rọ̀ slave nìkan gbogbo ibi tí Fúlàní ti pa wá ká ṣe yẹn náà ẹ bá mi fi account number sí ẹni tó fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ account number ẹ bá wa kọ short code yìí 040605 ìyẹn ni short code account number 169062228 àṣàkọ à ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ ni kẹ́ support wa torí support yẹn la need musakalam1@yahoo.com tó bá jẹ́ nu Halifax lè fẹ́ fi sí ni tó bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé nu opay ó kọ́ ẹ pé Halifax ẹ̀mí Halifax First Bank mi ò tí padà but wọ́n sì ń ṣiṣẹ́ lé lórí ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ fi support wa pẹ̀lú Kofi mo rí ẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ Azeez Badesere brother mi ẹ jẹ́ kájọ ẹni tó bá wà ní group wa ẹ ti rí fídíò yìí was Baba Akintoye watching Asake TV ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ wò. So bàbá ló jókòó yẹn no àwọn yọǹkà nílé a máa rí bàbá nísìn. That is Asake TV on the screen. Bàbá lè rí yẹn. That's our father. And that's Bishop Adesina, internet mo Bishop. So Asake ni bàbá ń wò yẹn. Bàbá gan wà lórí YouTube. Wọ́n ní ká type wọ́n ti ń post ẹ̀ síta bàbá mi Adéwálé. Èmi máa ní sọ̀rọ̀ Ìjẹ̀bú ní máa dúró gbowó yẹn. Torí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fẹ́ fún wa lówó kẹ́ má tún lọ divert ẹ̀ síbò míì. So mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Because tí bá tún continue kí má lọ ìyàwó mi dẹ̀ máa ní tí bá ti ń lọ ní stage yẹn kí n calm down kí n padà wálé. Because Tinubu àwa nífẹ̀ẹ́. I always say that. Olóyè ò bá Tinubu jà, Bàbá Akíntóyè ò bá Tinubu jà, Koiki ò bá Tinubu jà. We're just telling Tinubu to do the needful. If tó bá jẹ́ pé Ọlọ́run rán sí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, tọ́lọ́run bá dẹ̀ ní pé òun rán sí wa, fine. Àwa máa gbà fọ́lọ́run pé lóòótọ́ ìta ń gbọ́ ni pé wọ́n ti pass message fún Tinubu spiritually pé ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá ni priority ẹ̀. Ó wá kù sí lọ́wọ́ to do it or not. Is he going to do it? I don't trust him. I don't think Tinubu is going to do it. UK account náà ni. UK account yẹn ni kẹ́ bá mi post sí ìsàlẹ̀ ìyá mi tó bá mi post account yẹn àti ẹ̀yin coordinator wa. UK account yẹn ni kẹ́ bá mi fi síta ẹ jẹ́ n pin ẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ wọ́n ti post ẹ̀ sí bíbá ẹ jẹ́ kó post ẹ̀ wá. But ẹ bá fẹ́ bá mi send ẹ̀ tide account ni brother mi ẹ ṣe gan ni. Account number yẹn òun ni 16906228 then sort code 040605 òun nìyẹn jẹ́ n pin ẹ̀ ọ́ ti bá mi post ẹ̀. Tide account lórúkọ account yẹn ẹ ṣáà ti mọ àwọn account online account yẹn ni ẹ ṣe gan ni Mr. Adéwálé and bí Tesco ṣe sọ every little help bẹ́ẹ̀ bá fún mi ní £1 àdúpẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ bá fún wa ní mọ̀ ta ló ń béèrè pa how many times are you going to do rally níbo ni wọ́n ti já wá Mr. Wale Isia àdúgbò wo lẹ ti wà àdúgbò wo lẹ ń gbé how many times you guys want to do rally. We can do rally as many times because we are still not yet out of Nigeria. Ṣẹ́yìn lówó ìbọn tẹ́ fi fún wa. Torí nígbà tẹ́ ń sọ pé ká má ṣe rally nísìn. Do you know how much they're selling one AK-47 is about £500. Owó ta fi ṣe organization gan aṣe struggle carry. So rally, and I don't want to abuse you, but I want to educate you. So when you say how many times, the Scottish people have come out this year, tell me more than 7 times, almost every month. Làwọn Scotland ń jáde. Ìwọ Mr. Wale nísìn, bóyá Nigeria ló wà ní, Europe lẹ wà ní, America lẹ wà ní. You know definitely that the Scottish people are far better than Yoruba people nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Yet wọ́n náà wọ́n fẹ́ lọ. So kí ló wà níbẹ̀ tá bá ní àwa náà ṣe rally? We are doing what we call the necessity. Àdẹ̀fẹ́ kọ́ pa àwọn èèyàn wa. Àdẹ̀fẹ́ dàlúrú, à ń ṣe dàlúrú. A fẹ́ jáde the right way according to the laws of the land. Come out tag wa as àwọn oníjà because ní 2023 ń bọ̀ gbogbo ilẹ̀ sọ pé Koiki àti Ìgbòho fẹ́ gbógun wá sí Nàìjíríà. Ogun dẹ̀ ti wà nulẹ̀ báyìí nísìn gbogbo àlà ń rí stampede gbogbo àlà ń rí ìyà tó ń jà wọ́n èèyàn. So I hope that answer your question. But tó bá yẹ pé mo fẹ́ lọ in the long other route ni màá gbà sí fún yín ni. But sometimes we have to educate people. So how many times you want to do rally? Okay, kí ni ká fi gba Yorùbá nation? Mo ń béèrè ní o kí lẹ fẹ́ fi gba Yorùbá nation ṣé ẹ lè bá Nigerian government jà ṣé ẹ ní fighter jet ṣé a ní $100,000 nílẹ̀ ṣá lówó nílẹ̀. So let us understand that engagement between us and the government will continue. Diplomatic is going on. Bàbá ò lè máa fún wa pé àwọn ti bá Dubai sọ̀rọ̀. It doesn't happen in a diplomatic world. The engagement will continue, while we also continue to propagate the thing that we want. So I hope that answer, the question. So má dàbí pé orí ètò Koiki tó bá bí ní question ṣe ló máa ń sọ dìjà. Torí ẹlòmíì nísìn brain power wọn nísìn ìtọ́rọ̀ nísìn ni pé rally tí ń bọ̀ owó máa jáde. They are not looking at the purpose of the rally. Torí ẹlòmíì ìṣẹ́ ó ti mú wọn. Inú ìṣẹ́ ni wọ́n bí yín sí. Wọ́n bí èmi sínú ìṣẹ́ o. And I'm always proud to say it any day, anytime. Kọ́ tó bí mi ní 1970 ni màmá tó bí mi ti ń travel. 1976 ni mọ̀mísí mi kọ́kọ́ wá sí UK. I hope I'm even right with the time. Bulgaria àtàlàyé yìí sọ mọ̀mísí mi ti débẹ̀ dáadáa. Bulgaria tó ń sọ rẹ̀ Yugoslavia gbogbo area ẹni mọ̀mísí mi ná. Àwọn àkọ́bí bàbá mi ibẹ̀ lọ ti kàwé so èmi ò ń ṣọmọ lóṣù o tẹ́ bá kọ̀ rí wa lórí social media Ọlọ́run arrest wa fún iṣẹ́ tá a gbé dání ni adẹ̀dúpẹ́ and we are happy, we are pleased to do it. So àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ń àwọn fún Akíndélé ẹ ṣé gan ni jàre mo jẹ́rìí Mr. Adéwálé wọn náà ti bá ń fi kankan sínú account kò ní tán níbẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń fáwa náà làwa náà ń ya síta àwọn ọkọ̀ wá síbí ẹ̀ka máa sọ fáwọn èèyàn pàtì fáwọn èèyàn lówó no behind the scene we are doing our best but the problem is our charity cannot fix the whole of Yoruba land. Kokun Foundation is doing very well but ṣó lè fix Kokun Foundation ò tí ì dé Jẹ̀bú Òde látijọ́ tó ti ń ṣe charity ẹ̀ kò tí ì gbé charity ẹ̀ dé Jẹ̀bú ó dẹ̀ ti lọ sí Ìlọrin rí bí a ní sìn tó bá rí fídíò mi á bá mi gbé lọ sí Jẹ̀bú ìyàn mélòó lẹ fẹ́ máa fún lóúnjẹ. You need the government to work. You need the government to be there. You need the government to put the policies and do the needful. Nigerian government ò lè ṣe, the state government ò lè ṣe, the local government ò lè ṣe. So mo kí bàbá wa, I was happy to see the video of Baba, that was sent to me. This exclusive. Ẹ ṣé gan ni Bishop Adesina. So Baba wà lórí ìjókòó níbẹ̀ yẹn. Somewhere àwọn ènìyàn bàbá nìyẹn. Very strong in mind, very strong in spirit. Bàbá dẹ̀ ní màmá sọ fáwọn pé kọ́kọ́ wa délẹ̀ lérí. Ṣáwa máa wá tètè support bàbá Akíntóyè gbogbo alókù sí lọ́wọ́. Ọlọ́run wà pẹ̀lú Ọlọ́run àdúró tiwa. Happy New Year in advance. Tọ́lọ́ bá tún ní ká jáde later, fair enough. Tó bá dẹ̀ sọ pé a máa pàdé ní another time, fair enough. Because as you know, a tún lè jáde within the next few minutes. So wọ́n ti dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ mi. No, ẹ má bu. No, má bu ọkọ ya. Because the platform is there for people to ask questions. It could be stupid question. So take that back. Okoya. Kò yé wọn ni. Torí àwọn tó máa bá wa jáde lélẹ́yìí. Torí Koiki ò ní sísàlẹ̀. Àfi tí bá rí pé ó hot díẹ̀. Èmi náà máa bọ̀ lé. But I can always say, journalist is never scared to travel anywhere. Àwọn èèyàn kan sọ pé Koiki ò ní láti lọ Nàìjíríà ìwọ wà níbi tó wà máa ṣiṣẹ́ lọ but àwọn tó wà lé ní àwọn fẹ́ jáde gbogbo yìí nísìn ariwo pọ́ fẹ́ jáde ni so we see how it goes and the first quarter means before March so anytime between that announcement ẹ̀ máa jáde officially not from me from our father so mo kí wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ẹ ṣé gan ni Mr. Wale Isia ẹ wá sọ fún gbogbo àwọn tó wà lágbègbè yín pé ìran Yorùbá ó à kì í ṣe terrorist o a kì í dàlúrú o ẹ̀tọ́ tá à ń béèrè fún we will get there all together. Happy New Year. Thank you so much. And on that note, it's about 2 hours exactly. Let me end the broadcast. I think I can't tell my nígbà tá a bẹ̀rẹ̀ àbí. Ta ló mọ̀ lórí concept? Gbogbo alámọ̀ Wàsíù lámọ̀ Bẹ́sẹ̀rẹ̀ lámọ̀ mo rí Pasuma àti brother mi Zazu. I wish I would have the privilege to meet Zazu when next is in London. I need to engage it. He has a lot of followership. And he's doing very well. We might not abide and agree with all the, things he does, Olukalukulu style, but we need to start telling them that, look, Omo Yoruba ni, Amopole endorse APC, PDP, but kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú Yoruba Nation. Fún wa ní track kan lórí ẹ̀ now. He has a strong followership. Mo rí wọn àti Pasuma. So mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé gbogbo àwọn Pasuma gbogbo náà ni wọ́n bá Chief sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn. Tọ́jọ́ máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ as friends. So gbogbo wọn náà lọ mọ̀ pé n tí Chief gbé dání òtítọ́ ni àbí n tí Chief gbé dání ṣérọ́ ni òtítọ́ ló gbé dání òtítọ́ rẹ̀ ló máa lékè gbogbo àwọn Fúnkẹ́ Akíndélé náà gbogbo náà la like we enjoy your movies we love what you're doing but ẹ bá wa ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá Nation yìí so ẹ ṣe gan ni ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Tony Ages ìbẹ́yìn mọ bẹ ṣe máa ń send nǹkan sí mi ẹ má tún béèrè àkáǹtì mi báyìí ẹ̀yin regularly mo ń bọ̀ wá kí ní Belgium láìpẹ́ oya let me play the anthem and let's exit now. So mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí iṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wa forílẹ̀ ibi wa kàgbéga 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 falẹ̀rí ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé bá ti bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká jọlá ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira ní kẹjẹ ká máa lépa ìtẹ̀síwájú fọ̀pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára ọmọ Oòduà dìde bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. Instagram, bye for now. Mr. Wale ni, but we cannot fight Nigeria now. That is the reason why Tagboro Jade fún rally. And nobody can fight a conventional war with a country, but you can do what they called. I'll leave that for you to think about that. Au revoir, bye for now.